No, because why is it playing this music already? We've not even started yet. Oh, good lord. Right, peeps, I hope you're ready because we're streaming this on Twitch. I'm also recording this, and I guarantee that my banging eye makeup today is going to get smudged. So, get your drinks, get your snacks, because it's gonna be a fun one. And by fun, I mean I'm probably going to be crying in the next 2 hours. The most fantastical blindness is born from the darkest depths of ignorance. An era in death's shadow engorges itself in magical fantasies. Mages represent the mortal world's hope and faith. Fiends rendered in verse whisper their way through the aristocrats' banquets. Masses worship magic's radiance, and mages yearn for the sacred core's mercy. That's a hard word to say. In a word of eminent decay, entering the sacred core is the only method one can use to rewrite fate. This is the only path. Doomsday Realization Chapter 1. Gonna take off for no spoilers, need to wait till I get the cards. Enjoy, hopefully you'll be fine, Mimby. Roland, I'm gonna be crying in the next 2 hours. It's gonna be fine. Fine, I'm just being dramatic. Oh, are we getting into fighting already?
We know what this book can summon. A mere mage shouldn't use it.
I point my staff at a book's parchment as it peeks out from beneath his brown robe. Its ancient silver markings revealing its authentic origin. I'm not after that. What I want is Sylus.
Are you aware of what happens to those who dare to summon the Archfiend Sovereign?
The fact that we know his name already? Oh, okay. I don't care. No matter the cost, I must have him. Embassy is speaking my language right now. The gem at the tip of my staff emits a faint red glow, and the book rises into the air. Oh. Excruciating pain, akin to flesh being torn apart, devours every part of my being. My curse is revealing itself once more. Why must it happen now? The fire mage notices the falter in my step. A magical glyph appears under his palm, and a creature made from sulfite leaps forth.
Fiendish flames! Curse mine enemies! Burn their spirit and bones!
Okay, well, what do I do? What do you do if I have no spirit? What do you do then? The creature spews out black flames, and thick, serpentine smoke slithers towards me. I summon a defensive glyph under my feet. However, the pain slows me, and the burning claws tear into my shoulder.
Incinerate their body and obliterate their essence!
Great. Oh god! He conceals himself in the thick smoke and attacks with his familiar. The black flames engulf me.
Who are you?
Red crystals arise from the glyph and pierce the creature. They also impale the fire mage's limbs.
Ugh.
I emerge from the black flames, the blood from my shoulder dripping onto the scorched hem of my clothes.
A body that cannot die. A monster such as yourself wishes to summon a fiend to enter the sacred core.
I mean, I'm just here to see my husband, so I don't know what you're talking about. I stay silent, merely pointing my staff at the book he holds. The bloodstained tome flies into my hand.
You're already immortal. Why would you rewrite your fate?
Do you want some water?
Zane, now's not the time, my love. Thank you, Scarl, for the hydrate. Why would I want to rewrite my fate? I'm going to be comparing this to the analysis video that I did earlier in the week, and one of the first things I said was that MC appears to be immortal. So far, that's been confirmed. So, not too bad, me. When the intense pain first struck, the agony and suffocation made me believe I would die. But I quickly discovered that I was immortal. Immortality only means being repeatedly tortured while on death's doorstep, but none of it will truly kill me. I want to save myself. Thus, for hundreds of years, I ceaselessly searched for something to end my torment. I subjected to being studied, willingly becoming a test subject, and travelled from one dynasty to the next. Nobles, political leaders, religious figures, and arcane houses who once viewed my immortality as a miracle branded me as a heretic and evil spirit when they failed to unlock the secret of my condition. People yearn for immortality, and yet those fools fear it. Ooh. I never trusted humans ever again. I could only rely on myself. I hid my identity and wandered the world as I studied the most ancient and profound magic. All my efforts were directed to finding the source of my suffering. Time could overthrow dynasties and erase the memories of generations, yet it couldn't change my pain. Then the woman who taught me forbidden magic told me my torment stemmed from an ancient curse. Furthermore, no magic in this world was capable of removing it. Only by entering the sacred core and beginning anew could the curse be lifted. That was my only path. Oh, okay. Interesting. I exit the tower, the blood-red twilight illuminating the worn text on the parchment. The Fallen's Pact. Akin to a shadow that's always present, the searing pain tears through my body. This curse is beyond my memories. And yet at this very moment, I feel a strange lightness. I've lost count of how long it's been and how many mages I confronted for this tome. For an immortal, time and memory are destined to fade. Sylus. I turn the tattered pages with my blood-stained fingertips and dark ink rises. That name seems to awaken from its slumber. Okay. His name is ancient and no different from night itself. Yet it's neither the divine whisper nor a simple inscription on stone. Depraved, he descended into seven shadows. In that realm, light has never bowed its head. A lonely city stands as his coffin, and only the purest of blood serves as his sustenance. To summon an underworld's fiend, the ritual's glyph must use blood as its chain. Draw the spiral and connect the shadows. Those who bind him will inevitably be bound themselves. The underworld is where fiends exist, and it's a place humans cannot enter. However, powerful mages can summon fiends to serve them. Oh! And Sylus, a name whispered among mages for centuries, is the underworld's uncrowned sovereign. So, I was right. So, I said that he was probably like a leader of some kind. That again confirms that. So, I'm getting better with these analysis videos. The pain inside my body temporarily subsides. Before the searing agony tears through me again, I must summon Sylus. I can only enter the sacred core with his immense power. Hi, Belle, how are you doing? I find an abandoned sanctum. Following the book's instructions, I use my energy to draw the summoning glyph. I think we're getting near a kindled, peeps. The wind rises as gathering clouds slowly devour the full moon's light. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Sylus. Oh! Okay. Are we ready to see, sexy man, peeps? Because I'm not, but... Oh, dear. Oh, tap to chant the incantation. But what's the incantation? Sylus, get your ass to me right now. Oh. I don't know what they wanted me to say. Oh, that's my man right there.
Your blood is baked. I hope you're prepared to become my feast.
Hello. Are you gonna make me your bride, please?
However,
oh my god, he looks stunning.
answering these summons. It's a first for me. You're the one who awakened me.
Yes. Boom. That is a great first meeting. Yes, please. Oh my god. I am unhealthy for this man, and you know what? I don't care. He actually wants to drain me of all my blood.
Shall I give you a chance to resist?
What if I don't want to? Oh, form linkage. Okay. Once this linkage is formed between us, you're mine.
An amateur's trick.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
This is how you should do it.
Whee! Jesus Christ, that she yeets us into the tower. Oh! To that escalated completely, not quickly, not complaining though.
We're besties. An immortal. You have some worth.
Oh my god. It's interesting that MC actually is like powerful this time as well. Hello! He does look stunning
This
though.
ends now.
Oh, look at them wings. Control him. Don't mind if I do. You have to listen to me now. We're just taking our pet fiend for a walk, you know? Come here! Kiss it. Oh. Guys, they've given me kiss as a prompt. Yes! You may only have blood that I give you willingly. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Ah! Not the pin to the wall. That's my weakness, Sylus. What are you doing? Check the linkage. Oh, good lord. Oh, there you go. I'm the victor here. Yeah.
Your blood.
And they wondered why we called him a vampire.
Right. You can command me until your blood and power fulfill my desire.
Do I have problems? Guys, do I have problems? Because I think I have problems, but you know what? At this point, I don't think any therapy is going to cure it. Clouds disperse, and the blood-red moon returns to a soft yellow. His shadow looms over me.
Speak. What do you want me to do for you?
Wow, my brain's not going PG-13.
Shall I capture 10,000 magical beasts and extract their energy? Or perhaps you need my aid to overthrow a kingdom?
No. Before I can open my mouth, a subtle, strange ripple materializes in the air. They were quick to find me.
This place is so desolate that even ghosts would avoid it. But it seems you have visitors.
Yeah, can you get rid of the visitors, please? I want some privacy.
Are you famous?
Far from it. I've only got like 3k subscribers, man. Like, I'm not that good. Why are you talking about ghosts? Aren't you one yourself?
It's not even amusing in the slightest.
You're close enough to being a ghost. Several shadows materialize in the air before surrounding me and Sylus. Wearing a robe, the man acting as their leader points at me.
You're the one who killed the fire mage?
Oops. I turn to Sylus. Kill them.
Are you insane?
For you, yes. Sneering, he taps his staff on the ground.
You put on a spectacle to summon me. Also, you could order me to crush some insects. How ridiculous.
You said I could command you.
Yes, I did. Please allow me to finish that sentence.
Oh my god.
You can command me. Though, whether or not I obey depends on my mood.
No, are you trying to be a brat on me? Because that's my job in this relationship, is to be the brat to you. This is not a switch situation. He leans against a stone pillar and idly twirls his staff to amuse himself.
I expected Sylus to be more impressive. I guess the Fallen's Pact is nothing more than a nonsensical legend.
Sylus, they're dissing you. Are you going to stand for that? Oh. Flames erupt from the attacker's sleeve and transform into dozens of serpentine whips that lash out. Sylus, you're making me look like a poorly executed joke.
The summoner determines one's reputation. You are nothing but a nameless mage.
Thanks, mate. You don't know the saying, then. What a person uses reveals their taste, ability, and status. The linkage materializes around my wrist as I pull Silas's arm. Forced to shield me, he stands between me and the attack. Before the whips reach us, a black-red mist stops them. In the blink of an eye, they turn and strike the figures surrounding us. He good pet demon. I dismiss the linkage and dust off my sleeves in Silas's direction. It doesn't matter if I'm a renowned mage or not. You're Sylus. Since I'm your summoner, you should be the one to validate my reputation.
Your logic is sound. Clever, even.
Thank you.
The stars have shifted, and the most powerful mages across Sylus have gathered in Velmir. They're waiting for the sacred core to manifest.
Velmir? Is this a lore thing I don't know
Accompanied
about?
by a fiend, you shall be a target everyone will fight against. And you still hope to enter the sacred core to rewrite fate? Your dreams are...
You were saying? Sylus snaps his fingers. The assailant is interrupted. He clenches his throat in silent agony as if struggling against an invisible hand. Besides, his gaze remains fixed on me.
You summoned me to enter the sacred core.
Well, I was going to get to that, but we were, kind of rudely interrupted. Don't tell me you actually believe mages would summon you to overthrow kingdoms.
You're no different from those other mages, rewriting fate. How boring.
If you help me enter the sacred core, you'll be able to break the linkage between us sooner. I perform an insincere courtesy. Welcome to Sylus, Archfiend Sovereign. It's the epitome of boring. MC's got some sass in this one, and I am very happy with this. I do love me a little bit of sassy MC. Especially when I can voice act it. We're still some distance away from Velmir. I'm impatient, but this fiend is unhurried.
I'm tired. I need to rest.
Bullshit! I look at the red and gold crystal chandeliers, the carpet with blue silver patterns, and the polished oak staircase. You led me to various places to find the most luxurious inn in the city. We have the most expensive room.
Don't tell me you actually think the underworld's fiends have miserable, wretched lives.
Do they not?
Only humans tolerate suffering. Fiends don't have the appetite for it.
I need him. He's useful to me.
You're wearing your thoughts on your face, my lady. No wonder you lost to other mages.
The last time he called me that was the Cat Butler card. Oh, good lord. This is how I'm proving my faith in you.
Then I hope you'll treat me well.
Hi, Starla. Sylus turns to look at the attendant by the door.
Bring us your most expensive wines and dishes. All of them.
Excuse me, who's paying for this? Because it's not going to be me. And now he's just roasting. Literally, it's Raphael all over again. No matter what love interest I go to, they roast me. God damn it. The enormous table is filled with exquisite dishes, separated by a dazzling array of silver platters and candelabras. I'm going to assume I pronounced that correctly. Sylus and I sit at opposite ends. I viciously hack at the steak on my plate while staring at him from across the table. He swirls his wine glass. Books say fiends feed on blood. I didn't expect your appetite to be enormous and diverse.
Your tomes are correct about the blood part.
Well, that would explain why, you kind of bit my hand, you know? Then why did you order so much food?
I have to make it special. This is our first dinner.
God damn it! Ah! I'm fangirling already.
Try. Do you want some water?
Valeria, making me hydrate and reminding me that Zane exists when this beautiful man is in front of me. How are you doing? Oh dear. He raises his wine glass in a toast.
To you, Miss May.
When are you gonna call me my dearest wife? When are you calling me wife?
And to our last
Look,
dinner.
hold on. I got it somewhere. What? Hold on. Last dinner? Huh? The crimson wine moistens his lips. It gleams like fresh blood in candlelight. Excuse me? Is there still a reason to give up?
I told you. To command me, you need sufficient power and desires to satisfy my appetite.
Oh god. Also, yes, I have Sylus's affinity ring on. Don't judge me.
Your power and talent exceed those of ordinary humans. Yet your desire is as banal as the other mages.
Oh god. A crimson light flashes across his right eye. And then he narrows his eyes and hides his gleaming pupils beneath the shadows of his eyelashes.
The desire to enter the sacred core can't even provide a modicum to satisfy me. The underworld has plenty of fiends you could summon. I've defeated those weaklings, but they're sufficient for dealing with mages. Shall I create a list for you?
No, because I want you. I want you to call me your fucking wife. I pull the knife from my steak and point it at Sylus. You only took one sip, and yet your words are akin to a drunkard's. Do you need me to use our linkage to pull you here so I can kiss you again? You might become sober. So first he is being a brat, then roasting, then after that straight to flirting / bribing. Yep.
Go ahead. Let us see who's the hooligan here.
Come here and give me a kiss, Dad. Oh my god. The linkage at my wrist flies across the table and along with the knife I throw. Sylus tilts his head. Oh! No! Sylus! No! The knife grazes his hair before it's embedded in the chair behind him. Black-red mist emerges from his palms. Traveling along our linkage, it spreads and approaches me. Can I ask from where you got his ring from? I need it badly. Etsy. Oh, yeah. I concentrate my energy and pull, yet the black-red mist drags me across the table toward him. Oh, God. His staff is pressed against my throat. I'm pinned down on the table amidst the chaotic mess of dishes.
Didn't you want me to be sober?
I'm pinned down to the table, girlies. Okay. One kiss isn't... I'm sorry. One kiss isn't enough? I grab a wine bottle from the table and swing it at him, but he swiftly blocks it. Only wine spills out. We're already acting like an old married couple. He carelessly tosses the bottle aside and then touches my face to wipe away the liquid.
Since I still have some patience, you have one last chance to make a rational choice.
When you're this close, I can't make any rational choices, my love. When his fingers move to my lips, I bite them. Oh, God. What's the obsession with the neck? My teeth sink into his fingers as I meet his gaze with defiance. What else are you gonna do? Kill me? The brat is becoming the brat tamer, obviously.
If you wish to know of matters more absurd than death, I'll grant your wish.
Oh, God. We're literally acting like an old married couple already, peeps. God damn.
Sir, miss, it's getting late. Other guests need to rest.
No way, we just got cop blocked by the attendant.
Of course. We'll finish this quickly.
Oh, God. The chaos in the room moves from the dining table to the bedroom. Excuse me? Hold on. The chaos in the room moves from the dining table to the bedroom? Already? I barely dodge the energy blade from his swinging staff. Before I can launch a counterattack, I'm pinned to the headboard?
Shh. I'm certain there are quite a few mages staying here. I wouldn't be surprised if their destination is Velmure. Unless you want to expose yourself at this very moment.
Well, that escalated quickly again. Yeah, the sexual tension between these two is crazy. Perfect. They could help me defeat a fiend such as yourself. If you kill a few in the process, I'll have fewer enemies.
What a shame. I've already gotten my fill of entertainment.
This is entertainment?
Did you honestly believe this meager linkage magic could restrain me? I wonder why you didn't think about the fate of that tome's author.
Black-red mist swirls around the bed's curtain tieback. It binds my hands to the headboard! Forcefully breaking our linkage will harm us.
Do I look like I care?
Sylus, no.
You won't perish before my eyes.
On the last page, the Fallen Pact states that when the linkage is forcefully broken, the party with weaker energy suffers a more severe adverse reaction. Sylus's energy is greater than mine. Ugh, this bastard. He shakes the linkage on his wrist to taunt me, and then he turns and walks toward the door. As the distance between us increases, the linkage connecting our wrists grows increasingly taut, and the force surges up my arm. It overwhelms my body. The linkage light gradually dims as it tightens. It's slowly being extinguished. Sylus.
Farewell, Miss Mage. May we never meet again.
Oh, don't be like that, my love. Call me your wife, for fuck's sake. As the door is about to open, I grit my teeth in defiance. Only the sacred core can free me from this curse and let me begin anew. Countless eons have passed before my eyes, and I missed my chance to enter the sacred core every time. Summoning Sylus is my last desperate attempt, for everything to end so pathetically. Ugh, I refuse to give up. I'll find another way to summon you. A strange yet familiar energy surges from my chest. It roars and travels down my right arm. A powerful, invisible force pulls an even greater energy toward me. I open my eyes. He stepped outside the room a moment ago, but he's been pulled back to stand in front of me. Oh. He falls onto the bed with me in his arms. The The linkage between our wrists has reformed and emits a radiance I've never seen before. Oh, I'm sorry! You're stuck with me, bitch! You ain't going anywhere! What's happening? Wasn't the linkage broken? Before I can process these events, Sylus's other hand is already at my throat.
It's not a normal connection. Where did you learn this forbidden spell?
It's behaving differently from what's described in the book. Never mind, I'll just bluff him for now. I put on a mysterious, knowing smile and look into his eyes. Anger and curiosity flicker in his gaze. I'm not an ordinary mage. After all, I've been graced with immortality. I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Archfiend Sovereign. Isn't this more absurd than death? He's so hot when he's mad. I agree. He doesn't immediately contradict me, so I seize this chance. Since you can't kill me or break the linkage, I guess you can only honor our agreement.
You look pleased with yourself.
I am very fucking pleased. It's impossible for you to negotiate, Sylus. Once I accomplish my goal, you'll regain your freedom. I meet his scrutinizing gaze without flinching. His gem-like eyes seem capable of capturing my soul. That's actually a good point. Do you think it's because... Right, so this is my theory at the moment. Based on what we've played so far, I think this takes place after the Dragon Myth. So, when MC is like saying, oh, I'm going to find some way to... I've got another way to summon you. Do you think that was half of MC's soul calling out to the other part of Sylus's soul because their souls are technically joined? Because that would make so much sense if that is the case. I could be wrong. I'm just throwing my thoughts out here. But I think that this timeline is after the events of Dragon Sylus. And the reason that MC has been able to pull Sylus back is because of the link between the souls. And he goes, where did you learn this forbidden spell? That to me suggests that even he doesn't know what's going on. So he could have potentially lost his memories maybe in this particular timeline. Or, you know, he might not be aware of what happened. I don't know, but that's just where my head's going.
I shall temporarily withdraw my previous statement.
Good boy.
Being summoned by you might not be that boring.
He pulls his hand back and I secretly let out a sigh of relief. Then I'm aware of the lingering warmth his fingers left on my neck. MC has realized she has a choking cake. Great. And the heat that's enveloping my entire body. We've got bratty, pompous, boogle, badass Sylus back with this myth and I am absolutely living for it. Absolutely. Untie these ropes first. Also, I'm sleeping on the bed. You may have the couch. Or as we Brits call it, a sofa. He unhurriedly helps me undo the restraints on my hands. However, he shows no intention of standing.
I'm hungry.
Oh no. Why? This is too many turns. Is he gonna bite me again? You ordered all those dishes earlier. Only then do I realize that he needs blood.
I haven't been fed since I was summoned, and the energy I've expended is astronomical.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
I planned to go out to feed. Alas, I can't leave.
Okay, he's giving us Starian vibes right now. The insane way I will be feeding him. Oh my god, you guys in chat, I love you. The restraints are gone, but his warm hand remains where it is. His thumb caresses the inside of my wrist.
I doubt you want to command a weakened fiend.
I'm not gonna make it through this meth, am I? This is how I die. He's manipulative. Understatement of 2025! It's already midnight. Oh yeah, won't be weak in like 3 minutes! What do you mean? It's already midnight. Letting him feast outside will attract the attention of other mages at the inn. Of course, he knows my concerns. He's simply negotiating.
I'll respect your decision, Miss Mage.
The fact he dropped his voice so low for that line! I take a deep breath and offer him my wrist. This is how I die. Hurry up and drink. I need to rest. Oh god.
Just so you're aware, I like the taste of your blood.
We are living our fucking Edward Cullen, Twilight, and Vampire Diary days, aren't we? This is what this myth is. God. Fingertips brush over my veins. Under flickering candlelight, I can't even fucking English anymore. Sharp fangs pierced my skin. They're neither brutal nor gentle. Oh. That's the real reason they did that animation. God damn it. The scent of blood fills the air, and I watch him. His eyelashes slightly tremble, and his Adam apple bobs. A crimson hue stains his lips. No, they didn't add a swallow sound.
It's been so long since I've tasted blood that satisfied me this much. Thank you for your generous hospitality.
Infold, you motherfuckers, you know what you're doing. Oh god. I'm dying. I'm actually dying. This is how I die. Oh my god. Oh god. My 2009 self is screaming, do you know how old he just made me feel? After his meal, Sylus lies down on the sofa. He had his fill. The night is quiet. Moonlight pours in through the gaps between the curtains and shines on my wounded wrist. The blood has crusted over, and my injury shall soon heal. Soon, nothing will remain but a faint streak of dried blood. This is the immortal body everyone yearns for. Once Sylus helps me enter the sacred core to rewrite my fate, I'll become an ordinary human, one that dies after their blood is drunk. In this era, death often descends without warning. Age, health, wealth, status, nothing can stop a death's sudden arrival. This is a world living in death's shadow. Yet I wish to exchange my endless torment that has lasted hundreds of years for death's inevitability. I'm an anomaly in this world, in body and soul. Oh, good lord. After that night, Sylus and I agreed to a temporary truce. Our long journey ends and we arrive at Velmir. Worn and weary, I lead him to an estate perched on the city's highlands.
At last, I have the honor of meeting you. Welcome home, Countess.
Welcome home? Before departing for Velmir, I hired a reputable... Oh my god. I can't English! A reputable housekeeper to prepare the manor for my arrival.
As per the instructions in your letter, I hired servants to clean the premises and buy the necessary provisions. It's a shame this magnificent manor was empty for a long time. It's wonderful that you've decided to claim your inheritance, my lady.
Portraits displaying generations of refined women hang along one side of the hall. The housekeeper gazes The housekeeper gazes at them with an expression that reveals reverent admiration. This is my great-grandmother. Here's my grandmother. And this is my mother. I point to each portrait as I introduce them to the housekeeper.
Your lineage is unmistakable, my lady. You're the spitting image of your mother and grandmother.
I can't even get away from the spitting image comments in Bloody Love and Deepspace. The amount of times I hear people saying, oh, you're the spitting image of your mother. Like, yeah, she did give birth to me, so of course I'd look like her. Oh. Hello, husband. Look at the baby. Sylus, who's been standing behind me, lets out a soft chuckle. He leans down to whisper into my ear.
You're pretending to be your entire lineage by yourself? You've outdone yourself.
Shh. Hi, Mim. Sorry. Wish I could stay, but I have work. Hope you enjoyed the myth. Oh, thank you, Nigiri. It's okay. It'll be going up on YouTube anyway, my love, so you'll be able to watch it very, very soon. Because I'm going to upload it as soon as it's available. I resist the urge to turn around and glare at him. Instead, I remain the proper decorum that's expected of nobility.
Please, forgive my negligence. May I ask who this gentleman is?
My husband. He's my
I'm her husband.
2025 is complete. Sylus has called me his husband. Oh, beautiful. This is a day to celebrate. Yes! Give me the ring, boy. Yes, we're married now, Neil. Oh my god.
You may address me as Count Cyrus.
Cyrus, you fool. Okay, my name is Sylus. I'm going to change it to Cyrus. Sylus being the king of originality.
My apologies, my lady. You didn't mention your marriage in your letter. I thought... I shall prepare the necessities for the Count at once.
Oh, we're winning. He is married to me now, boys. Taking advantage of the housekeeper's departure, I pull Sylus into the bedroom. What are you planning?
I only said one sentence.
You're supposed to follow my orders. Who gave you permission to define our relationship?
You were going to say that I was your fiancé, yes?
Maybe? Might as well be Court Sky. Babe is bad at this every time. What? He raises his staff to point at the bedroom door, and then he lifts his left wrist.
What sort of noblewoman allows her fiancé to stay in her bedroom from sunrise to moonset? Velmir won't stop speaking of your name before sundown.
He has a point.
But if that's what you want, then it's not too late to change our story.
Okay, it's kind of a little bit late, but... I've been traveling for so long, I almost forgot the etiquette established by Philosia nobility.
Have you decided? Should I be your fiancé or your husband?
Husband. It matters not.
It's settled then, my dearest wife.
Oh my... Guys, we're winning at life. This is what... I've said it before, I'll say it again. When we were waiting for the Sylus myth, I said Infold were cooking. I knew they were going to do something amazing. And they were just like, in Infold HQ, being like, okay, we got to do a Sylus myth. Okay, we know that our community likes vampires. We want to stick to kind of like the demon theme. Oh, perfect. We'll make him into a fiend. And then during the myth and the trailer will reveal that Sylus calls the MC my dearest wife. It is going to break charts. And it's obviously worked because the CN girlies did work. And we got the 20 wishes. I'm sorry, like, I know we have some controversial opinions about the situation with Infold and them as a company. But you have to admit they know how to write a good myth. I suppress my annoyance, or in Mim's case, fangirlism, and point to the couch on one side of the bedroom. In this room, your place will always be there.
As you wish, my lovely wife.
Oh, good lord, I'm not gonna last. I'm dead, peeps. Oh my god, I'm dying. Double dates. Can we talk about how that was only chapter 2? We've already been playing this for nearly 45 minutes. And we've only just got to chapter 2. I'm gonna die. We'll play this we'll play this for a chapter and then we'll take a quick break. I'm gonna die. Oh, I know, I'm gonna start crying eventually. Let's go.
The next item in our collection has been salvaged from shipwreck relics. Here is a tortoiseshell incense box with relief carvings.
Okay.
Based on the engravings at the bottom of the box, this appears to be a precious treasure used by a previous dynasty's empress. Remarkably, it still retains traces of its original fragrance. Ladies and gentlemen, which one of you would like to acquire this? The starting price is 8,000 silver. Please place your bids. Don't forget, the distinguished guest who acquires an item may invite their partner to lead the next dance.
Oh no.
For Daria, my beautiful daughter, I'm willing to offer 10,000 silver.
Ha! Peasant money.
15,000 silver! It's for my beloved Miss Ariella.
I yawn listlessly from my corner of the banquet hall. When will they reveal that fragment of Night Whispers?
I didn't expect there to be this many mages present at a ball. We all have the same goal.
Of course. The Sylus only consider Night's Whispers to be a poetry collection left behind by Sir Saren. They forgot that he was the greatest archmage in Phyllis's history. He was the last one who...
Shh. Lower your voice. Mages are already competitive enough as it is. We don't need nobles to increase the price because of their obsession with being refined, cultured individuals.
Where's my husband? There he is.
So, that's why you're enduring a boring social gathering.
Just the way he's sitting right now. Unhealthy.
What does the poetry collection say about the sacred core?
You should learn the virtue of silence.
It's a shame I'm not a fiend you summoned to blindly follow orders. If you won't tell me, I'll find out through socializing.
No! My worst nightmare. Socializing. Silas glances meaningfully at the group of nobles whispering around us.
Perfect. The nobles here believe a count and countess who have returned from foreign lands are intriguing.
Bastard.
One must be evil to know another villain.
Under the curious glances of those around us, I pretend to affectionately take Silas's arm, and then I lean towards his ear. Sarum was the last mage to enter the sacred core, but that was decades ago.
Oh? I'm assuming you met him then. Did you lose to him? Is that why you missed your chance to enter the sacred core?
Nope. Unhurriedly caressing my cheek, he savors my silence.
I guess the mages believe he wrote a prophecy that tells of the sacred core's next appearance.
Can you stop whispering in my ear, because I genuinely don't think I can handle much more of this. This arrogant fiend must have an exceptionally brilliant mind.
Your goals are all so banal. But my curiosity is piqued, I admit. How do you plan to outbid these mages?
A noble repeatedly bidding against them would raise suspicion. I'm not that foolish. Besides, who says I have to bid?
I see. I've underestimated your intelligence, Countess.
Oh, God. An attendant carrying a silver case steps onto the platform, and the Marquess speaks again.
The next item is a fragment from a poetry collection written by Sir Saren. It's called Night's Whispers.
Oh, here we go. Flashback to his bond, yeah. The nobles show little interest, which makes it easy to identify the mages as they reveal eager gazes.
He was more famous as a mage. Several of his poems circulated in a royal court.
Here's my chance. Holding a wine glass, I stand up with my back to the crowd. With the slightest movement of my fingers, the barely perceptible traces of a spell form a tiny glyph in the air.
The starting price is 1,000 silver. Please place your bids.
In a spot that no one has bothered to glance in, an invisible rift appears. It leads directly to the silver case.
5,000 silver.
10,000 silver.
Oh my god, this is jumping up
I am
immediately.
willing to offer 20,000 silver!
I channel my energy into the folded space woven by the glyph. I'm ready to silently extract the poetry collection. I wonder which poor soul will end up paying for this empty case. Just as the text is about to pass through the rift, the spatial boundary suddenly falters. This isn't my spell. Is someone tracing my magics? I hold my breath and add a barrier to the glyph so I can accelerate the flow of energy. If I can complete the transfer before they track me. The rhythmic chorus of competing bids comes to an abrupt halt. Suspicious gazes discreetly fall. Some are directed at me, while others observe the subtle ripples in the air.
I didn't expect so many to have a great interest in a poetry collection. The latest bid was 60,000 silver.
Shit.
Would anyone like to place a higher bid?
Sylus, are you going to help me? A stream of magical power from the center of the hall surges through the rift. It's attempting to clamp down on my energy. It's suffocating. I can hardly breathe. I pretend to be a delicate noble woman. I press my hand against my forehead as if I'm about to faint. And then I strategically wave the feather fan in my hand. A few feathers silently detach themselves and transform into semi-transparent threads that dance through the air. They trace an invisible glyph. MC is smart in this one, you have to be real. Beams of light begin to warp. Ripples appear on wine and the edges of the carpet undilate like water and curtains gently billow.
Did someone open a window? Where is this breeze coming from?
Me, apparently. The tracking glyph has been destroyed? I continue my performance as a dizzy noblewoman and slightly sway. Someone steadies me from behind.
My lady, why don't you tell me when something catches your fancy? You wouldn't need to be so stressed.
Oh my god, Sylus, I love you. Oh, my husband. Glaring at him, I lower my voice. I said, do you know what I'm doing? You should help instead of mocking me.
Here's a hint for all of you. The next dance is called Moonshadow Waltz. For those of you who are interested in being the lead dancer with their partner, this is your final opportunity. 60,000 silver!
What's the equivalent of a black card in the ancient times? I don't know. Oh, not again! Another wave of stronger energy attacks from a different direction. I try to create another glyph.
Since you earnestly made a request for my services.
Oh god, he's about... Sylus snaps his fingers behind me. On one side of the banquet hall, an elderly man suddenly collapses.
Sir, what's wrong?
Sylus!
What's happening? Someone has fainted?
Quick, call for a physician!
I shall abide by your wishes.
He seriously did not. You're causing trouble. Do we need to draw more attention?
You asked for my assistance, yet you're unhappy with my methods.
He's pouty.
I didn't kill him. That's already being discreet.
Sir Saren's poetry collection for 60,000 silver. 60,000 silver going once, going twice.
100,000 silver.
Oh, here we go. Sylus being Mr. Moneybags again.
Did you say 100,000 silver? Sir...
I'm Count Cyrus, And I am willing to pay 100,000 silver.
He just wants to dance with us girlies. After speaking calmly, he looks at me with an enigmatic smile.
Since you've been compromised, I might as well buy it legitimately.
With our money? Where will you get the silver?
I thought you were the wealthy one here.
Sylus! Ugh!
As your husband, I need to prove myself worthy.
100,000
with our money!
Sold! Congratulations to Count Cyrus on acquiring Knight's Whisper.
I like how Indigona was like, with our money, question mark, then goes, with our money, with exclamation marks, the nerve, honestly. Sylus unhurriedly steps forward and a dazzling gemstone gleams in his hand.
This little stone should be sufficient.
That gemstone is worth at least 200,000 silver. Where did he get it from?
Velmur hasn't seen a noble spend so lavishly in quite some time.
Is this why he's our sugar daddy? Sugar daddy in the current timeline to make up for when we were a sugar mama on this one? He was still a sugar daddy.
I heard only mages have an interest in this poetry collection. Could you be one as well?
I'm sorry. I'm unaware of their strange curiosities. The story is what caught my eye.
Oh, you're such a smooth talker. He takes the silver case from the attendant's hands, opens it, and removes a worn, unremarkable book.
Supposedly, this archmage witnessed the death of his lover in his youth, and she was a poet.
Aww.
Before she died, she left behind a blank page in her manuscript and asked him to complete it for her. Thus, on that same night every year, he used forbidden magic to send a newly written page of poetry to his lover, until they formed a complete collection. These pages are his lover's epitaph.
Sylus opens the poetry collection to a random page and begins to read out loud. This is like him being a fruit vendor. Yes.
Beneath frozen tears firmament, the rose in the mist eternally sleeps. Her petals bloom with the illusion's blood. She guides those marked by destiny to a place where none dare to venture.
A rose in the mist. I can't English. Also, can Sylus's VA just do a series where he just reads stories or whatever? Because I would be so down to just listen to that and go to sleep. I inexplicably react to these words, and in the depths of my heart something trembles.
I didn't know the poetry collection concealed a beautiful tragedy. It's the first time I've heard of it.
I was only made aware of the tale a few days ago, yet I knew I had to obtain it. Regardless of the price I must pay, I needed to give it to my wife.
I'm still not over the fact he's calling us his wife. Those marked by destiny. Yeah, that's a very big line. I think they're hinting something there. In the room, all eyes are on us. He hands the old book to me.
My lady, we have only tasted the beginning of marriage's joys. However, my commitment to spend my lifetime with you surpasses life itself.
I believe the Count wishes to extend an invitation to his wife for the next dance.
I'm so unhealthy. I love him!
My dearest wife.
Oh my god.
Would you be so kind as to dance with me?
Okay, right. I'm really sorry, Chaotic. I do not know why Stream Elements has just timed you out for 15 seconds. Oh, for too many symbols, apparently. I'm sorry, we need to repeat that line.
My dearest wife, would you be so kind as to dance with me?
Someone fan Mim? Nope, I don't need it. I don't need it. Everyone is watching our every move. I have no choice but to put on a blissful smile and place my hand in his. Sylus gracefully leads me to the dance floor, and he guides me into a gentle spin. Sorry, Twitch, I was throwing too much money at the screen. Bane eats it. My dress sweeps in an arc as every movement flows with practiced grace. When we finish the first part of our dance, the other guests join us. Their silk garments ripple outward like waves. Where did you hear that story from? Did the previous mages who summoned you reveal it?
I came up with the fantasy myself.
Ugh.
It happened decades ago. No one remembers it anymore. People will believe anything you tell them.
Our dance elegantly continues as we move to a corner of the banquet hall. A decorative mirror with a golden frame catches my eye. It holds me with one arm and I follow his lead. I lean back and turn my head. I'm startled to see I only see myself in the mirror. My chest twirls and I raise my arms. I feel his grip on my waist. Yet the mirror only shows me dancing alone.
Mirrors in this world cannot reflect beings from the underworld.
Okay, vampire. For some reason, his nonchalant tone stirs a certain emotion. I hesitate before using our dance to lead him elsewhere.
Are you afraid they'll discover my existence? To these people, I shouldn't exist.
To them, neither of us should exist. So, we're the same.
Curious. A mage compared herself to a fiend.
Oh. Our dance concludes. Since today's objective has been achieved, I take Sylus's arm and make an excuse to leave the ballroom. I'm still perplexed. If that person didn't trace my spell in the beginning, none of the other mages would have noticed me. That ripple was quick and precise. I have no idea how they managed to detect me. He looks so good, bravo, Infold. Absolutely. As I speak, I'm recreating the scene in my mind. The first ripple didn't spread from where the mages were gathered. It was within 3 meters of me. My heart almost jumps out of my chest as I look at him. No! Was it you?
Don't let your mood be so easily affected. Remember, we're still in someone else's mansion.
No!
Our actions at this ball will become the gossip passed between guests. Is fighting your husband who gave you a precious item a wise choice?
Oh, this bitch. I grip my teeth before forcing myself to smile for Marquis Swain as he comes to bid us farewell.
By tomorrow morning, the tale of your loving devotion will be known throughout Velmure.
It's okay, we can fight in bed, Sylus. Yeah, I agree.
Today's ball was truly memorable. Once we're home, we'll savor it for a long time. Wouldn't you agree, my beloved?
I'm dying! Thank you for your hospitality, Marquis. This evening has been delightful.
We shall take our leave. I hope you'll rest well.
I might need the fan. As soon as we return to our residence, I ordered the servants to retire to the East Annex. Only Sylus and I are in the main building. Go on then. Reveal the reasons for your betrayal.
Me? A traitor? I wouldn't refer to it as a betrayal, let alone insubordination. I suggest you call it a test.
What right do you have to test your summoner? Get the fan? Way ahead of you. Right, I should have probably picked this up before we started, but you know what? I'll take it. He slowly unbuttons his collar.
You must endure these sorts of trials if you want me to stay.
You're gonna stay with me anyway, aren't you, prick?
And to serve you, I must confirm your true capabilities.
I scoff. With my hand behind my back, I begin to draw a glyph. Why don't we fight then? You're the one who should be tested. Oh, for God's sake, these two again! We attack almost simultaneously, and energy wraps the air. Currents clash as rumbling shakes the entire building. Don't aim your attacks to the right! You hit my 300-year-old portrait!
You're so cautious for a simple duel. And you desire to enter the sacred core.
I have the feeling that Mim might yeet the fan. It's on the way! Let's assume you break those antique vases. He will provide an explanation to the housekeeper tomorrow.
I could destroy all those portraits in that case. We can say your ancestors' spirits appeared at midnight for a family reunion.
The fact that we're arguing and we're fighting, I don't know how I feel. God damn it. He laughs as he speaks. His staff sends out a stream of black-red energy orbs. Even if they did appear, they'll only remind you of your place. Yes, I agree. I steadied the Tiefering crystal glass with one hand while releasing a glyph with another. I deflect his attack and force him to retreat to the staircase. Our battle moves beyond the Great Hall as we fight our way upstairs. Oh my god, these two literally just fuck it out already. Jesus Christ. When the bedroom door is kicked open, we're already disheveled. Our battle has drained our energy. Having used too many spells, I sit on the edge of the bed to catch my breath. Sylus rests on the carpet and tilts his head.
Neither of us are dead. I suppose we'll continue this at another time.
Ugh, this is more than fucking foreplay at this point. Jesus Christ! I don't respond, collapsing onto the bed as drowsiness overtakes me. But he stands up and pokes my shoulder repeatedly. Oh my god, he is a fucking child.
I'm hungry. Let me drink from you.
Again? I don't even have the strength to glare at him. I roll over instead. Leave me. Yet Sylus lies down next to me on the bed. He leisurely spreads out his limbs. You're not allowed to be here! I turn and try to kick him off, but he lies there with his eyes closed. He refuses to budge.
I can't drink blood and the couch isn't comfortable. You either let me dine or allow me to rest well tonight.
Guys, I can't handle this, okay? Oh, bastard! Furious, I gnash my teeth, but I'm too exhausted to keep fighting. All I can do is turn and bury my face in the pillow. The fatigue from using my energy washes over me. My consciousness quickly blurs into nothing. Ugh, my god, I'm not sure how much more of this I can handle. Oh. I had a dream. Endless rose bushes line a path enshrouded in mist. I walk forward as the mist grows thicker. Taking a breath makes me feel sluggish. A blurry silhouette appears and vanishes in the distance. I can't help but follow it. I don't know how long I've been walking until I reach the end of the path. Intense flames and blood-red mist swirl to create a sight befitting of hell. I see myself. Running between the blood-red mist and raging fire, I run as thick smoke erupts violently from the ground. It pursues me in every direction.
Don't look back.
A voice that's familiar, yet strange, falls near my ear, yet it's seemingly from a distant place. I turn my head back. A pair of crimson eyes stares at me. They're so familiar that it makes my heart race with dread. But the face in the mist is akin to sunlight shattered by rippling water. It's impossible to focus on. The edges of the dream are burning. Well then, that was an intriguing first 3 chapters. Okay. Okay, let's carry on with chapter 4. Okay. I noticed that smile seeing me pop in. Last night's dream repeats in my mind, especially that familiar yet strange voice and those eyes. But I don't want to be preoccupied with such matters unless it concerns clues related to the sacred core. A rose in the mist. The poetry in Night's Whispers and my dream direct me to the same image. I don't believe this is a coincidence. When dawn's light begins to touch the world, I'm already at my desk. I carefully examine the fragments of ancient poetry. The spaces between verses are hiding incantations? Oh. My fingers trace the faint magical residue hidden within the pages, because Mim can't English. I followed the patterns of verse breaks, rhyme schemes, and the irregular arrangement of ancient grammar. The fragmented incantations are pieced together to form a map. Shahan lived decades ago. This map must be from that era. I stand, approach the bookshelf, and search through my collection of maps depicting the royal capital. I must identify the exact location.
You're already awake. I guess yesterday didn't leave you that exhausted.
Yeah, I'm not that exhausted because you didn't fuck me, Sylus! Watch your tongue. More sarcasm means I'm more likely to let you starve.
My lady, may I come in to clean?
No, I'm busy.
What kind of threat is that? You're not the only one with flesh and blood.
Oh, don't you dare. You won't target innocent humans. I warn him with a look as I tell the maid to come in.
My lady, when I was arranging the bed before, I was worried you and the Count...
I glance at the messy bed. Then I force myself to smile as I link arms with Sylus and lead him out of the bedroom. Oh, she thinks we fucked. 100%. Good lord.
My lady, my lord, this is a painter who specializes in aristocratic portraits. The central part of the Great Hall cannot remain empty.
I know this is a tradition for Valmir's noble families. Refusing would only arouse suspicion, so I have no choice but to follow the painter's directions.
My lady, please send a loving gaze to the Count. My lord, you may hold the Countess more closely.
Well, this is not a problem for me.
My lady, you have my permission to lean on me if you're tired.
He's enjoying this too much. I look at his teasing gaze and force myself to speak with a stiff smile. We should have asked the painter to use a gladiatorial arena as a background. Gladiator? Is that a hint to the next myth? Oh, good lord. Or are info just pulling our arm? I don't know.
In such a landscape, it's kill or be killed. I don't believe it suits our marriage. After all, not even death can sever our bond.
I can feel the passion in your gaze alone. It's rare to paint a lively couple. I will ensure your portrait captures your essence perfectly.
Am I the only one thinking this, peeps, or is it just me? Or are you lot on the same page as me about the whole gaze thing? I rub my sore shoulders as I copy the poetry's collection hidden map onto a thin piece of parchment. Then I compare each section to old maps. The convergence point is on the outskirts of the former dynasty's royal capital. This is an underground vault in the old royal capital. We're leaving tonight.
You're well acquainted with it. Living a long life does have its perks, I see.
No amount of sarcasm will change the fact that you must obey me. I lift my wrist and wave it threateningly. Oh, what you gonna do? Save your strength for when we enter the vault. Remember that your freedom and hunger are in my hands.
Oh, your arrogance is second to none.
But you love it. He pulls me to my feet.
Let's go. Between freedom and hunger, you'll have to satisfy at least one.
Look how good he looks.
He looks really fucking good, actually.
I know.
I think I prefer long hair, to be honest.
You prefer long hair?
It's different, because like majority of his models have short hair, so it's nice to see one that has long hair.
Yeah, they've done a long-haired version for all of them except Caleb, so he's probably next.
Fair enough. You don't have chocolate, so I gave you the next best thing.
Oh, you gave me toast with Nutella?
Yeah.
Oh, you do love me! Give me a hug.
Okay.
You do love me. Yup! I will smack your ass so hard you'll forget how to sit down.
I'll hold you up to that.
Oh yeah? Come here then.
No, maybe.
If I keep pushing his buttons, maybe something will happen. Kinky? Yeah, this is just a very, very basic everyday. He made me toast with Nutella. Oh, I'm so glad I married that man. Oh dear. I love him. Ah. Ignore me simping over me husband. The entrance to the ancient royal's capital vault has been sealed. Its wards are stacked upon one another to serve as an impenetrable barrier. I use the incantation I decoded from the poetry collection to break through several layers. Sylus impatiently waves his staff and tears through the final seal. Sylus being impatient? Never. A hidden stone door slowly opens. Behind it is a painting lying on the ground. I wish you gave me this before, I have a break. At its center is a small path intertwined with wild grass and overgrown with roses. In the depths of the mist, a lone figure walks into the distance. It matches my dream. The painting and images from my dream come to life. It's as if flames wrapped in thick smoke might erupt from the ground at any moment.
Don't let it affect you.
Sylus taps the canvas with his staff.
It's been infused with energy and appears to contain a seal.
Oh, he's a fucking beauty. If there's a glyph, we should be able to decode it. One end of his staff begins to glow with a crimson light, and it reveals the faint outline of a glyph under the painting. Layer by layer, the glyphs appear in sequence. But just as they're about to connect, they stop.
It won't open. We'll need to utilize a specific method.
Why do you sound like you already know the answer? Fluctuating energy in a place like this? Subtle ripples put me on alert as several figures burst in through the stone hallway. I can sense a murderous intent before they cast their spells.
You won't escape this time.
Oh, you guys are back? Several lightning bolts fall. The cracks on the ground are reminiscent of a spider web, and dust fills the underground vault. Strange. I made sure to cover my trail. How did they find me so quickly?
I thought you'd be more secretive after succeeding at the auction. I didn't think you'd be so proud that you couldn't hide yourself properly.
Oh, good lord. They knew from the auction. Fan-bloody-tastic. Can you guys understand that I'm trying to court Sylus here? I recall the tracking spell Sylus secretly cast at the auction. You again? god. Another mage raises his hand and releases black threads from his fingertips. I'm forced to set aside my anger to focus on the fight. Are you gonna stand there and watch?
I can't help myself, my lady. Your fight with them was too captivating.
Oh my god. He twirls his staff to effortlessly block a lightning bolt, but he shows no intention of striking back. Draining my energy here won't break our linkage.
We won't know until we try.
Oh my god, Sylus! Sylus is hellbound on the mouth. Intricate glyphs rise with incantations to conjure silver rings in the air that close in. They threaten to strangle us where we stand. Sylus, you're a useless fiend in the underworld. He cleaves through one of the rings.
Why don't you go down there with me? And see which of us is truly useless then.
Don't tell me twice. I don't have time to argue with you at the moment.
Ah. So we were arguing.
Oh my god. I dodge the rapidly spinning rings, retreat to his side, and grab his hand. If you don't help me now, don't ever think about drinking my blood again.
Is that a threat or an invitation?
Sylus, not now! It's an order. Eliminate them.
As you wish, my dearest wife.
I'm not gonna get used to him saying that, am I? The shadow beneath his feet begins to stretch and twist. A crimson light shines from the depths of his gaze as black-red mist surges from his staff. Amongst the mages, his movements are graceful, yet ruthless. Our opponents can't cry out in surprise before they collapse between flashes of blood-red light. Well, just send your pet fiend on them. You might have to bully them into doing it, but it'll work. As the last mage falls to his knees, Sylus suddenly bends down and bites the man's neck. Blood overflows from the wound. The man doesn't even have time to struggle before dying. Noticing my frown, he wipes the blood from the corner of his mouth with a silk handkerchief and calmly walks to the next mage.
Your furrowed brow reminds me of an intricate glyph.
Hold on!
Can you blame me, though? I haven't eaten in days. If this continued, the Archfiend's sovereign would have become the sovereign of hunger.
He picks up another unconscious mage.
Your blood is special. One sip is worth half their lives. But since you're unwilling, I'll have to make do.
Oh, good lord. You lured in these mages for that? Oh, good. Oh my god. He bites the man's throat, and after taking 2 gulps, a subtle change appears in his eyes.
Not necessarily.
Blood spurts out and splashes onto the bottom of the painting. As it seeps into the edge, the glyphs flare with an intense red light. Oh, you smart son of a bitch. A thick blood-red mist surges upward from the glyph and spreads out. In the mist, the stone doors slowly close. Sylus, run! I dash toward the exit, but a whisper reaches my ear.
You're too slow.
What? Embracing me from behind, he unfurls his silver wings and flies away. He breaks through the ceiling to reach the Sky Knight. He just picked us up, Gerties. Mayday! He picked us up! And we're flying again. At night, Volmir sits under a cold silver, its tiled rooftops reflecting the waning moon's light. Blood-red mist silently encroaches through the streets and alleys and rises towards the sky. The cold moonlight is slowly stained. What would this blood mist do to Velmir's people?
Weren't you willing to do whatever it takes to enter the sacred core? Yet you worry about strangers.
I'm sorry, but he looks so majestic with his hair. Despite his sarcasm, he holds me more tightly. Sylus, you never actually asked me why I wanted to enter the sacred core.
Countless people wish to rewrite their lives. You're not the first, nor will you be the last.
What about you? Do you wish to do the same? Can't stay here because want to read the myth for myself, but love you, Mim. Have fun. Oh,
baby.
Saz, my beloved, thank you. I'm just saying the first 3 chapters are crazy. Just saying. The blood mist churns in the wind. No longer a mere shadow encompassing the streets, it's an omen unfurling across the sky. Yet within me rises a tranquility I haven't felt in ages. It's as if in some distant past, I had looked upon an ebony city like this. No, you can't reference the dragon myth! Yeah! Okay, I'm calm. I'm perfectly calm. In the future, I'll give you blood.
Are you trying to say we'll compromise?
Maybe. So long as you stop giving me these trials.
Your offer for a truce is more sincere than I expected.
You'll accept it?
An agreement this important needs a proper acknowledgement.
You can actually see the wings as well. That's really cool.
Hold on tight.
Sylus lands on our residence rooftop with me in his arms. The wind lifts his cloak and the hem of my clothes. I try to jump down, but he doesn't let go. Instead, he sits on the roof with me, still in his embrace. He lowers his head to take in my scent.
Has anyone ever told you that after you cast spells, you radiate a unique warmth? It corresponds to your energy.
Are you flirting with me? Aside from you, who else would notice?
If I'm the only one, that's even better.
On a humid night under cold moonlight, he slowly licks my cheek. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord!
The warmth of a spell's embers on your skin is enchanting.
That was ASMR. His His moist breath travels down my cheek and neck. His lips brush against my wrist and a smile forms on his face. Didn't you already...
I flew across half the city while carrying you. Even fiends know what exhaustion is. As we've discussed before, formal agreements require a proper acknowledgement to be finalized.
What kind of acknowledgement is this supposed to be? Despite my internal skepticism, I don't pull away.
Since you've agreed, let's sign it.
He's so primal coded, I'm on my knees.
With my power, you shall tear open fate's gates. And with your blood, I'll maintain my invincible form.
His warm lips gently press against my wrist.
The moonlight will be our witness on this night, at this hour.
Ah! Pain courses through me as his sharp teeth pierce my skin. I shudder as a strange tingling sensation spreads from the wound to my fingertips. Oh god. His fingers graze my palm. They move in tandem with his lips and teeth as he sucks my blood. It's meticulous and slow, as if he's savoring a rich, exquisite elixir. Oh. It lasts for a long time, until the blood-red mist gradually envelops the silvery white moon. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna need my fucking Nutella toast after that, because Jesus Christ. Okay, so I've just had a word with Twitch chat, and my phone is on 45%. We're not even halfway through the myth yet. So, I'm gonna have to split this up over 2 streams, but stream begged, they wanted 5 more minutes, because they a bunch of horny bitches. No, I'm joking. So, I've said I'll play through chapter 5 today, and then we'll finish off the remaining 4 chapters tomorrow. Because I love to torture myself, so let's just get straight into it. I put it on the stand just so we can make it through this chapter. So, okay, I'm not ashamed of that. I once again find myself walking along that misty path of roses in my dream. The flowers on either side are no longer blooming. Their petals fade and curl one by one before transforming into silent ash at my feet. The mist clears to reveal a dead garden at the end of the path. Charred vines with roses and snare-broken colognes. They're akin to memories that lost their life yet refuse to fade. Looking up, I see Velmir. It's no different from a hanging scroll slowly peeling away. Its colours fading layer by layer until everything dissolves into grey mist.
When the roses bloom again, will you remember who I am now?
Oh no. I want to remember you. But will you still be the same when the time comes?
So long as our souls remain unchanged, we'll surely recognize.
You said recognize each other. I knew the simping was not gonna last for long. Oh god, the last time I heard this music was Lost Oasis. God damn it. I open my eyes to find blood-red sunlight filtering through the gaps in the curtains. There's a thin layer of eerie mist in the bedroom. Was that a dream?
You're awake?
Yes. I try to sit up, but the arms around my waist tighten. I'm pulled back against a firm chest. You release me! Who said you could sleep here? Excuse me? You can't give me the robe outfit with the long hair, with the sneak peek at the chest, and not expect my brain to go to horny jail. Chat, he looks too good. This is a crime. The way I close my eyes and pray. I love you guys so much.
You slept so soundly last night that I couldn't wake you up.
Oh.
If I wasn't a kind gentleman who carried you back to your room, you'd be sunbathing on the roof.
Get your head out of the gutter. My head lives in the gutter rent-free. What do you mean?
Worry not. When I walked in, I told the housekeeper that you were exhausted from dancing. No one will suspect anything.
Are you saying I should be thanking you for your thoughtfulness?
I'm honored.
Now is not the time to disturb me. A maid enters with a tray that has my breakfast. Once she sets it down, she helps me bathe.
Did you have any strange dreams last night, my lady? I dreamed of a path covered in roses, and when I woke up, I held a rose petal in my hand.
Hold on, what? Why is it similar to my dream? Well, what else did you say?
I can't remember. The path was hidden in a heavy mist, and everything was blurry.
Huh. So it's not just us having the dream then. Interesting. I question all the servants, and they say they experience similar dreams. By evening, the entire city is talking about this strange dream. In a world where death can strike at any moment, People believe this is an ill omen. Panic spreads. Lovely. Oh my god, bye. In the flickering candlelight, I once again open Night's Whispers and search for the fragmented text for the blood mist. When the mist kisses the rose and its petals fall, the Supreme shall awaken from its eternal slumber.
Do you believe this refers to the sacred core?
In a book I once read, there was a record of a powerful magic spell. Considered forbidden, it was called the Rose Dream Plague. It can force an entire city to witness the same dream. In other words, it's a disease that infects one's dreams. Only Saharan would have the power to seal forbidden magics within a painting from decades ago.
Is he truly kind-hearted to show later generations the path to the sacred core? This could be him mocking people like you.
True. At least his insults towards me wouldn't be as frequent as yours. He is so nonchalant while people panic, literally. What about you, Count? Did you dream last night? Are your dreams the same as a human's? Or do fiends have no dreams? He gives a non-committal smile, but his eyes show no traces of amusement.
Rather than concern yourself with whether or not I'm like you, you should focus on searching for the clues about the sacred core.
He doesn't answer my question. For some reason, I'm certain his dream had something he didn't want to see. Oh no, it's going to be something to do with us, isn't it? I tell you what, they're doing excellent decisions on the bloody music. That night, Sylus had a dream. In it, Mimby died in blossoming roses. Oh. When he woke up, he thought it was ridiculous. Dreaming of an immortal's death was a cruel, ill-timed joke. But the lingering remnants of the dream prevented him from showing his usual mocking smile. He still remembered the complex emotions from the dream. Chaotic, melancholic, and a pain tearing his soul apart. She is a mage who summoned him. And this is a game to pass the time in his long existence. How could your death cause me so much agony? Sylus realized that although he was no longer dreaming, he was still affected by the emotions from his dream. Did I lose my mind after drinking your blood? He laughed at himself, his knuckles gently brushing over the girl next to him. Her skin was smooth, warm. He held this bundle of warmth in his arms as if to dispel the vivid despair from his dream. He thought it was just a dream. Yes, it was just a dream. Oh no! My baby! No! Blood-red mist hangs over Velmir. Stubbornly refusing to disperse, it becomes a veil that enshrouds the city day and night. After the initial panic, people grew accustomed to the sky's disturbing colour. In this era where death's shadows loom, no one can predict if they'll be pushed into the abyss by fate's hand tomorrow. People continue to seek comfort in magic, and mages use any means necessary to enter the sacred core and rewrite fate. Sylus and I follow the trails of clues intertwined with dreams, poetry, and the blood mist. Velmir is a painting slowly corroded by time. Despite our extensive travels, useful information remains scarce. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Marquis Swain passed away from an illness several days ago.
Oh no!
My lady, my lord, you attended a ball he hosted when you first arrived in Belmure. Do you remember?
At the dining table, Sylus and I exchange glances, but the housekeeper's expression remains as calm as ever. He looked hale back then.
They say his heart stopped beating. Such tragedies aren't uncommon, yet everyone believes it's connected to the ominous mist. All the nobles are desperately inviting mages to divine their fate and extend their lifespans.
Of course.
If my lady and my lord wish it, I can arrange for one to visit you.
My lady, my lord,
Today's steak is selected from the healthiest calves, raised on farms outside the city. It's been seared at a low temperature with herb butter.
Oh, mate, butter. The elderly chef anxiously watches as the maid serves the dishes. He casts uneasy glances at Sylus while his voice subconsciously drops to a whisper.
If the Count doesn't find it beneath him, please, do try it.
I glance at the untouched dish in front of Sylus and can't help but pity the dejected chef. I wish I could tell the chef that the Count is only interested in blood. To my surprise, Sylus picks up his knife and fork, cuts a small piece of the steak, and places it in his mouth to chew.
It's not bad.
Thank you. I'll go ahead and prepare the dessert.
Sylus being nice? What's the world come to? The housekeeper and maid also visibly relax, and the atmosphere in the dining room seems to improve by a considerable amount. So Sylus can be like this too?
What is it?
It's nothing. I saw a hint of humanity in the court, and I'm not used to it.
Perhaps. I've been drinking too much of my wife's blood, and was infected with the consumption.
Wife. I glare at him as a servant delivers a letter to the housekeeper.
It's from Duke Bass. His Grace has invited you to a hunt.
They still wish to hunt as the blood mist covers the sky? Do they not fear death anymore?
My lady, you may not be aware, but ever since the blood mist descended, extremely rare animals have appeared in the royal hunting grounds outside the city.
Huh.
Oh. How rare are they exactly?
They say deer with silver horns and pheasants exhibiting golden feathers were spotted. And they've only been depicted in books. All the noble families are competing to hunt them.
Of course, because we see something unique and rare, and our initial reaction is, kill it. Sylus and I exchange a glance. Here come the heartless, wanderers. Sylus and I exchange a glance. We recognize the interest in each other's eyes. Unusual animals suddenly appearing. This might be connected to the Sacred Core.
Since His Grace gave us an invitation, there's no reason for us to refuse. Besides, my lady should acquire new attire. A custom hunting outfit should do.
We're gonna have to help me get out of what I'm wearing now, if you know what I mean. Sunlight pierces the crimson mist and cascades over the forest located in the royal hunting grounds. Every leaf is coated with a blood-red light. The horns sound, hounds bark wildly as they run, and dozens of magnificent horses gallop through the woods. They temporarily disperse the eerie atmosphere that looms over the forest.
Look, there's a deer with white markings.
In the distance, a herd of startled deer races into the forest depths. Their fur is adorned with vine-like white patterns.
Is that a peacock? There are wild peacocks here?
On the other side, a silver peacock stands on a large rock while displaying its tail. Its feathers shimmer with an almost surreal quality. The nobles are frenzied over these supernatural sights. Their servants and horses divide the forest into chaotic, noisy sections.
I guess none of these creatures are your actual targets.
Sylus rides a tall, dark red hunter horse. His posture is impeccable, yet he possesses an ineffable ease. I could almost believe he's going for a casual stroll. According to the books I've read, when the Sacred Core is about to manifest, living creatures are transformed by powerful magic. They become insanely beautiful.
Are there any tomes you haven't read? You're a walking Sacred Core encyclopedia.
Encyclopedias are thick. Those who can only make nasty remarks should be careful, lest their skulls be crushed by one. Or I mean, Sylus could just put his head between my thighs and I can crush him that way. That also works. An unusual magical force slowly reaches out from the depths of the forest. It's akin to slender, cold tentacles. Sylus.
I sense it. Let's follow it.
Oh my god, what? I'm a thick girl with big thighs. You can't blame me for my brain going to that method of thick. We avoid the groups and track that magical force into the dense forest. When is she going to learn she can't threaten him with violence? Obviously, never. The blood-red mist thickens and a streak of disturbing white flashes. It's a white crow. Crow. Its feathers as pure as snow. A rose vine crawls out from its back. A semi-transparent bud grows on the vine, and thin streams of blood are flowing within it. Guys, I want to Google something really quickly. I've read this book before. Some traditions view them as messengers from the divine, bringing messages to the human realm. If this isn't ominous. It's a magical creature. Have you noticed that's also in the position of Mephisto? Before he becomes mechanical? It's a magical creature. I dismount, my fingers moving rapidly as a glyph appears on the ground. The glyph wraps itself around it. Akin to a chain, it's about to tighten and trap the white crow. A dozen blurry figures appear in the mist. They transform into sharp spikes and unleash a barrage of attacks.
It's not yours!
Before I can dodge, Sylus is already in front of me. He twirls his staff to block the spikes.
You'll be unable to obtain anything at this speed.
Sylus, these are illusions.
I already knew that. The real spellcaster is hiding amongst them. Attack with me.
I swing my staff with him. Crystals expand into a glyph and pierce the illusions in the mist.
These people severely underestimated the connection between a husband and wife. What do you say, my lady?
He's really going on this husband and wife, isn't he? I suppose you refuse to miss any chance to flaunt our relationship, Count. We trade barbs as usual, yet our rapport in battle flows more smoothly than ever. The mages who want to take the White Crow are forced to retreat. Powerless, they can't fight back. I turn to activate another glyph. I'll capture the White Crow. Oh, fuck. A familiar, nauseating agony explodes in my chest. My breath is almost cut off. I fall to my knees in the cold, damp mud and the power of my glyph dissipates. Why is it even worse than before? My vision blurs. I can only see Sylus rushing through the mist. He catches me before my face lands on the ground.
Your body.
She can't move. Here's our chance.
A dozen or so mages surround us and raise their hands in unison. The ground erupts with blinding white light. Accompanied by a deafening roar, spiraling rings of light rise.
I can't kill them all when the linkage is limiting me. They need to come closer.
Oh god. 5 rings of light rotate in various positions and mesh together in a gear-like fashion as they close in. My energy and Sylus's are draining. Several impatient mages move, hoping to seize the opportunity to capture the White Crow.
At last.
Shit. Within range, Sylus cuts through the group of mages. Akin to a blade, his staff repeatedly pierces their chests. Oh, God.
You want to drain my energy? Pay for it with your blood.
Fiend! It's a fiend who drinks blood!
Nibbles drawn in by the commotion hide. Keeping their distance, their faces turn ashken as they witness us ferociously drinking the mage's blood. Oh, crap. The spiral glyph continues to move, and my energy is almost gone. The excruciating pain shatters my body into countless pieces. Sylus. He returns to my side, his eyes flashing with a savage intensity, yet they brim with a certain determination. Babes, remember that cover we were supposed to keep? Yeah, that's out that now. He raises his wrist and pierces his skin with his fangs. Bright red blood drips winds down his arm.
Drink.
Oh my god, is he turning us? I feel a fear in the depths of my subconscious and use my last ounce of strength to shake my head.
You don't have a choice.
He grabs my jaw and presses his wrist against my mouth. When my tongue touches his skin, his blood reminds me of burning embers. It explodes inside me and churns in my veins. My heartbeat is all I can hear as it's accompanied by a sharp, burning pain, yet it's quickly dispelling the weakness and oppressive sensation in my body. The mist around us suddenly churns and swirls as if countless hidden eyes are opening within it. The gear-like glyph is silent, its light dissolving into the mist.
Lean on me. We'll leave this place.
Our figures vanish into the depths of the blood mist as Sylus holds me. Oh, fuck. He did the vampire thing. Where, you know, they bite the wrist and then, like, push it. Oh my god, chaotic. One more. I feel like the more we do, the more you're going to want another chapter. But that is a very bad place to leave it off. Right, hold on. I gotta change to this screen so I don't dox myself. How much battery do I have? Hold on, just checking. Okay, right. So, if I keep it on the stand, it's maintaining its battery. My concern is the overheating. I'm tired and thirsty for the plot, and I'll admit it. Okay, right, you know what? I'm going to try one more chapter. I'm going to see how the phone's going to handle it. If it like hurts to touch it after this one, then I'll have to stop and we'll have to do it tomorrow because my phone is pretty warm at the moment. But I think the stand is helping it stay cool. So we'll do chapter 6. Blame Chaotic, not me. If you try, I will accept my fate and any consequences. God damn it. In my hazy consciousness, I can only feel a warm, thick, yet intoxicating liquid between my lips. My throat tightens as I greedily drink it. I'm savoring the sweetest poison drawn from darkness itself.
A little more. Breathe. You're doing well.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who could think of that in another context. I slowly open my eyes, and my vision is only filled with a dark crimson hue. Blood? I realize my tongue is lapping Sylus's wrist, his blood slowly trickling down from the corner of my lips. I quickly move back and sit up, only to discover that I'm lying in a stone coffin. Oh no. It's adorned with intricate carvings.
Welcome home, Countess.
Where am I? My home doesn't have anything like this. I look around. This place resembles an underground vault with walls made of dark stone. Candlelight casts shadows that stretch into monstrous shapes.
Of course. This is my home. I could use another descriptor. Welcome to the underworld, Miss Mage.
He took us to the underworld? The underworld? How could a human possibly enter this place?
They would have to drink my blood.
Oh. The metallic taste of blood lingers in my mouth, but I'm not repulsed by it. How strange. The suffocating feeling from before has subsided without me noticing, but the pain inside my body still reminds me of everything that happened. The White Crow. The clue says sacred core must be on it. I forced myself to climb out of the stone coffin, but when my feet touched the ground, I collapsed from excruciating agony. I got a theory, guys. I think that White Crow is Mephisto. It's just a theory. A white, feathery figure flies across the underground chamber and lands gracefully on Sylus' shoulder.
Here's your clue. In your current pitiful state, you shouldn't be running around willy-nilly.
That's gotta be Mephisto, hasn't it? This magical creature can enter the underworld too?
Since it was prey that caught your interest, my lady, I naturally couldn't let it escape.
Oh, you are a babe.
I'll admit, it's peculiar. I've never seen a magical creature that can freely travel between the human world and the underworld before.
Sylus helps me stand. The White Crow shows no intention of flying away. Instead, it tilts its head as it watches me. The vine on its back sways gently with each breath, its bud remaining tightly closed as if it's hiding secrets. I wonder how long it'll take for the flower to bloom.
When it happens, what you're looking for might reveal itself. But your weakness has been exposed. Those mages won't give you a moment to breathe anymore. If you leave now, you'll be walking into death's sweet embrace.
Shit. His eyes reveal their typical mocking gleam, but there's a hint of genuine concern. I remain silent for a moment. The intense anguish coursing through my body forces me to lean on him for support. If you don't mind me staying here, then I'll wait for the rose to bloom, Court.
I have welcomed you from the very beginning.
Oh, I love him. Suddenly, he picks me up. Carrying me, he climbs the stairs. That's gotta be Mephisto! It sounds just like him. Except a bit more natural.
Now that you're staying, let's help you become acquainted with our home, my lady.
Our home? Solid. Guys, does this background look familiar to you at all? Because it looks pretty goddamn familiar to me! God damn it! Sylus and I reach the top of the staircase. The scenery greeting my eyes is so breathtaking that I almost forget my pain. Inside the massive castle with its vaulted ceiling, bright candlelight reflects off countless treasures. Its radiance is dreamlike and dangerous. Massive beast skulls hang as decorations. Crystals taller than a person contain strange weapons and items that shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Or we can pretend it doesn't save ourselves the trauma. Ah, that's why we're here. Is this how you live in the underworld? No wonder you hate being summoned.
They're nothing more than trophies. Opponents I've defeated here, mages who tried to summon me only to die. I always keep one item from each of them as a souvenir.
What would you keep from us then? His nonchalance sends chills down my spine. So this place is actually a graveyard.
Your sense of humor never fails to delight me.
I can delight you in many ways, my love.
Even if this is a graveyard, it's been deathly quiet for a long time. I've run out of rivals in the underworld. There are no fiends who dare to challenge me. And I can count the mages who survived long enough to complete the summoning ritual on one hand in the past century. So, I'm bored.
This music was playing an alternate night. Bored. No! All the references! God damn it! Guys. I can't with this music, man. Every time I hear it, it makes me want to cry. I'm also a mage who summoned you. Are you planning to take a souvenir from me? He glances at me.
We'll discuss that after you're dead.
So you do have a sense of humor?
It's a pity that the underworld and the human world lack individuals like you who appreciate it. It seems my sense of humor is destined to only entertain you.
As he carries me around to brag about his keepsakes with great enthusiasm, I catch a glimpse of something within the castle. Is that a pipe organ? In the midst of flickering golden light stands a silent, imposing, dust-covered pipe organ. Its wooden casting has lost its luster, as if it's been forgotten in the depths of time.
Can you play it?
He places me on the bench, and I press a few keys. Oh my god. Unsurprisingly, some are out of tune. Others don't produce any sound.
That's normal. No one has ever played it.
I'm trying not to cry. And you consider it normal? A room of treasures arranged around a broken pipe organ. Where's tone deafism in this life? Is it special to you? Sylus doesn't answer. He picks me up again and carries me. I'm about to ask more questions, but the sight before me makes me forget about my curiosity. Oh wow. On the balcony, the wind is as cold as a knife's edge. The underworld sky doesn't resemble daytime or nighttime. It remains an unchanging grey. The world before me is distorted and fragmented. Buildings of various architectural types or styles are present as far as the eye can see. It's as if they've been violently pieced together. In the distance, a crimson barren mountain rises. Large rock chunks float around its edges. Beyond that lies a motionless sea. Akin to a glass sculpture, the winds are frozen as they break. The underworld described in various books is nothing like this.
You should read less nonsense.
These structures seem to be from different worlds. What exactly is this realm?
A graveyard.
An indescribable shudder spreads from the depths of my heart. I don't understand. He slightly turns his head, his gaze passing me like the wind.
You're not the only one who wants to rewrite fate. And there are other timelines with people such as yourself. Have you ever wondered where those discarded fates go?
Oh.
Established cause and effect cannot vanish into thin air. A place must receive these fragments erased from various timelines. When enough fragments accumulate, they form ruins. The underworld is a fate's graveyard.
Is this where we went in Xavier's last myth? Wait. Actually, similar to a hunter searching for Karen above a graveyard, the white crow soars in the distant grey sky. I don't know if I'm stunned by Sylus's words or affected by the countless energies surrounding me. A ringing noise floods my ears and my limbs weaken.
The magnetic field here is too chaotic. Your body isn't strong enough to stay outside for too long.
Without saying another word, Sylus lifts me into his arms and carries me back. Black-red mist flows out to seal the doors and windows behind us. Back in the stone chamber beneath the castle, what was once eerie now feels comforting by comparison. It's suddenly quiet in here. The stone chamber shields me from the chaos outside, and even my breathing becomes steady again.
Only being quiet isn't enough.
He places me back into the ornate stone coffin. Noticing my look of protest, he pats my hand to comfort or reassure
You'll
me.
recover faster here.
No wonder he uses stone coffin as a bed. However, humans need plenty of food to recover. We can't just rest.
You only require blood now. There's no need for regular meals anymore.
What? Dauntless, I grab his hand. I've been eating human food for hundreds of years. I can't quit. Even if my body doesn't need it, I still need food to sustain my mind. Otherwise, I'll keep pestering you.
How troublesome.
That's my middle name, baby. This is interesting, though. I hear rummaging, and then Sylus quickly returns with several pouches in his hands.
You're fortunate. In the underworld, my abode is the only one where human food can still be found.
I wonder who's the unfortunate maid you scavenged them from. This food isn't centuries old, is it?
It's 100 years old. It's fresh compared to you.
Is he calling me old? There are traces of magical seals on the pouches. Mages typically use this method to preserve food for extended periods. But no mage expects their food to last 100 years.
Are you going to eat it or not?
No, I'll eat it. I'll try. Sylus's face shows disdain, yet his movements are swift and efficient as he opens the pouches and lights a fire in the stone chamber to heat the food. He hummed. I look at the stone, or at this cold, gloomy stone chamber and the coffin I'm lying in. Then my gaze lands on his busy, happy figure. Sylus, were you this elated when you were alone here? He pours the heated, sticky mass of food onto a metal plate and hands it to me.
No. It's because I'm giving you this meal, so I can feast properly later.
Oh, hey, Loki. Oh, look at him. It's the baby. Then I must be the first dish that makes you happy. A gourmet delicacy.
You're confident about your status.
I taste the steaming substance. Although I'm not actually hungry, its aroma still brings me comfort and helps me relax. This isn't my first time lying in a coffin. I was suffocating, and the people around me thought I had died. They hastily buried me in a coffin. Once enough time had passed, I woke up to find myself buried alive. I stare absently at the thick liquid on my plate, but my voice remained steadfast. I struggled to crawl out of the coffin. I bet that place still tells ghost stories about me. But this happened ages ago. After several eons, I doubt anyone remembers. Sylus listens quietly. Surprisingly, his mocking expression is nowhere to be seen.
Is that why you wish to enter the sacred core?
He never asked us. Yes, you can see Loki. Look at the baby. Yes. I lower my gaze. It's the first time I've told anyone my real reason for seeking the sacred core. My suffering stems from a curse. I lost my most crucial memories and only vaguely remember that because of this curse. Only a certain person can grant me a true death. He quietly observes me as if he's looking at a reflection below a lake's surface.
You want to rewrite your fate to escape eternal torment.
Correct. Eternity for me is a nightmare I can never wake from. The flickering candlelight in the stone chamber casts a gentle glow on his face. It encourages me to ask the question that has lingered in my heart for so long. Do you remember why you're here?
That's one more thing we share. For better or worse.
He sits down and leans against the stone coffin.
I don't remember how I arrived here. Sometimes, I think the Underworld's fiends are simply people abandoned by fate. Since they're not embraced by it, they're free from the mortal world's moral constraints. They only live for their desires.
But you said you weren't happy before.
I suppose when I defeated a fiend, I'd momentarily feel the zenith of pleasure. That's why I spent most of my time becoming the ruler of the Underworld. But pleasure has always been fleeting. After the rapture passes, all that remains is longer periods of emptiness.
Oh, our baby! He speaks of his distant past in a detached tone. With time melting, bloodshed and brutality, only drifting ashes are left. I understand him, though there's no reason for it. Perhaps it's because I also experienced the passage of time. Maybe my life only has one sensation left? Or to put it simply, we're like kindred spirits. Kindred spirits? What did Sylus say when we first met him in the M109 zone? You and I were the same true kindred spirits. No! No, Loki, I need therapy. He is my emotional support animal at this point. He's also my therapy. Like, look at the baby. Help. I cannot help you, love. I'm trying to help myself here. He must have travelled through many fragmented space-times before. Why did you stay at this castle? He glances at me, his tone making it impossible to tell if he's being genuine.
Must there be a reason? This might be the only place where I've seen a pipe organ.
There's another reason. Is that so?
It's the only object that feels familiar to me.
And why would a pipe organ be familiar to him, guys? Look, he's showing off the toe beans. Oh, yeah, that... There you go. Toe beans for free. Please, I'm gonna cry. I'm on the verge. I am on the fucking verge, and I am trying so hard not to cry because I don't want to ruin my makeup. I'm sorry, guys. I cursed us. No, how dare you. My heartbeat races for no apparent reason. An inexplicable thought appears in my mind. This castle doesn't have to be so deathly silent. After all, its owner isn't cold-hearted. Oh, I'm sorry. You trying to comfort your mum? Oh. I love you too, buddy. Chapter 7. Several days later, the torment inside my body has slightly subsided. I can now leave the stone coffin and walk around the castle. Living alone in a large building must be boring. Greyish light pours through the castle's windows as the white crow dives. It's carrying something in its beak. It lands on the railing beside me and opens its beak. A black flower gently rolls into my palm. Is this a rose? It has the shape of a rose, but I've never seen this color before.
When did it bloom?
I haven't seen the Underworld's gardens yet. I grab Sylus's wrist. Should we follow it and take a look?
You've barely recovered. And yet you've already forgotten what happens when outside energies affect you.
I've been stuck here for days. Besides, you can protect me. This is an order.
Are you certain your orders still work in my territory?
Several wisps of black-red mist faintly swirl around me as if to shield my body.
In this place, I'll only abide by them once.
Guys, I'm not ready. I'm ready for trauma. The White Crow leads us to the area behind the castle. The hillside is shrouded in hazy light. To my surprise, a field of blossoming blue and black roses lies at the bottom of the stone steps. The White Crow circles above the sea of flowers, and the scene feels strangely familiar. I feel like I've experienced this before.
In a dream?
In Velmir, there's a secret garden filled with roses. It has red and white roses in full bloom. I remember seeing a black crow there. It feels similar to what we're seeing now. It's almost like...
a mirror image.
I pick up a few roses. Their rich fragrance is exactly like the scent one that we can find in the human world. It adds a touch of vitality to this cold realm. Perhaps the human world and the underworld aren't completely separated. How else could this white crow travel between them? And it carries clues about the sacred core. It can be considered a messenger. What did I say, people?
The sacred core's messenger is similar to an
What did I say?
sign. It deserves...
Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to press. My bad.
The sacred core's messenger is similar to an ominous sign. It deserves a fiend's name.
I swear if we call it Mephisto. I swear if we call it Mephisto.
We'll call him Mephisto.
I promise I do not have an info dev locked in my basement. I don't even have a basement. Guys, I'm too good at Sylus lore. I legit... oh my god. Now I hear it. The White Crow cries out as if he's approving his new name. He lands on Sylus' shoulder. The rosebud on the bird's back quivers slightly. It might blossom soon. I'll be there soon, buddy. It's okay. I almost fainted, not gonna lie. No, don't faint on me, Raven, for God's sake. I gather blue and black roses and bring them back to the castle. I arrange them at the bottom of the stone coffin.
You're bringing an invasive plant species into my territory.
This stone coffin is cold, hard, and deathly gloomy. I doubt I'll ever get used to sleeping in it. I lie down in the coffin. The fragrance of the flowers envelops me, and it carries a warm sweetness. The roses here smell similar to the ones in the human world. Falling asleep surrounded by this fragrance might give me better dreams. Do you want to try it?
Since when did you start believing in these things?
I once fell asleep amongst flowers. To be exact, it was in the secret garden I told you about.
And you had a beautiful dream.
Yes, I still remember it to this day.
Tell me about it. Perhaps I might also start believing.
After you have your own sweet dream, we can exchange stories. I take Sylus' hand. He doesn't refuse, and he moves closer as I pull him into this small sea of flowers. Close your eyes and breathe. Doesn't it feel like you're lying in a bed of flowers?
I can believe I'm basking in the sun.
His tone remains as teasing as ever, but there's a subtle joy in his voice. He has yet to let go of my hand. I close my eyes and sense the floral fragrance intensify in the darkness. I become more aware of his warmth that I'm holding. Sylus? When we return to Velmir, I'll take you to that secret garden and show you those roses.
Alright.
Aww. Holding hands, we sleep while surrounded by the fragrance of roses. When dragons are close to death, they seek a field of flowers. Thirsty. I'm so thirsty. I don't know how long it's been. My body is overwhelmed by an intense, unexpected desire. Dizziness, a parched throat, an emptiness in my chest. This isn't the suffocation heralding an approaching death. It's an uncontrollable hunger. I'm subconsciously drawn to the presence beside me. I don't want the scent of flowers, but this intense, burning essence. MC? No. Devour him. Eternal life. Oh no! I can't help but move closer to the source. Seemingly in a deep slumber, Sylus's eyes are closed. I lower my head towards his chest and inhale his scent. His heartbeat awakens a deeper, carnal craving inside me. I follow this warmth over his collarbone and his Adam's apple. I'm drawn to the side of his neck. Sylus, you might want to wake up. Your girl's getting a bit hungry. The essence is more evident, its warmth pulsating against the tip of my nose and lips. This is the wrong music to be playing for this, I'm just saying. I want Sylus.
You don't need to restrain yourself.
Where's the fan? On my desk, currently hidden by my Nutella toast. Which, I've got one piece left. So, here's the fan. Here's the fan. Hold on, let's just play that again for silence. Oh my god.
You don't need to restrain yourself.
Hi.
Since we're the same now, why don't we make an exchange?
Not him giving us permission. He is the consent king. He is not beating those allegations. I got no option. I gotta say yes. The wild growing hunger inside me doesn't let me hesitate. I agree instantly. A faint smile crosses his lips as he unhurriedly opens his collar to expose his neck. Slightly raised veins pulse under his skin.
Indulge yourself to your heart's content, my dearest wife.
Guys, I can't handle this. Okay, help. I like how Chaotic just keeps saying help as if this is gonna help. There's gonna be a few favorited voice lines here. I'm just gonna say, for science, guys, for science. I lean forward, my fangs piercing his skin. Warm, thick blood floods my mouth. Oh, he's blushing.
Your lips are dry. Do you want some water?
I need more than water at this point. But thank you for the hydrate. Much appreciated. The taste in my mouth is rich, coiling. It carries an intoxicating power that makes me dizzy. I feel as though I'm drinking the night's darkness that's been brought to a boil.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Raw. Next. As I tilt my head back to catch my breath, Sylus turns his head, opens my collar, and sinks his fangs into the crook of my neck. How much did they have to pay the Sylus VA for this? Asking for a friend? Headphones vibrating. Oh my god. Pain and pleasure overlap and surge as our breaths quicken and intervene. Or intertwine. I can't English anymore, apparently. Blood and skin press against lips and teeth. The scent of flowers and blood merge, and our heartbeats gradually synchronize beneath our skin. That is going to live in my head rent-free for the next 2 weeks. Guaranteed. Dark red blood drips from my pierced neck. Soaking my disheveled collar, it soon falls onto the roses under us. Petals greedily drink drops of blood, and a dark crimson seeps into those blue and black roses. Not judging at all. Thanks, Belle. Much appreciated. I don't know how long I've been asleep. In a realm between dreams and wakefulness, a slight pull on my skin makes me regain consciousness. You're gonna make me faint. That sound just paid off an entire mortgage. Love it. Oh my lord. Next to me, Sylus slides on... blah, blah, blah. Take it from the top. Next to me, Sylus lies on his side. He holds a soft handkerchief and unhurriedly wipes away traces of blood from the corner of my lips. His touch is gentle, and his fingertips occasionally brush against my skin. They leave behind a subtle, yet unmistakable warmth.
Did I wake you? You can sleep some more.
I lower my gaze. The edges of the rose petals beneath me are still stained with dark red blood that's partially dried. They're seemingly whispering to me. I recall the burning roses from my previous dream. Their colour was the same. And the person beside me in that dream had the same warmth. Dreams and reality overlap, and I can't tell which one is more real. Mephisto perches on an edge of the stone coffin, the rosebud on its back so large it's starting to unfurl. We should be able to return soon.
Indeed.
Sylus's answer betrays no emotion, and my heart, which should be rejoicing, isn't as thrilled as I expected. Oh my god. I'm one step closer to entering the sacred core. I should be happy. My gaze remains captivated by the hand still wiping away blood. His fingertips graze my lips, and his lingering warmth secretly infiltrates my heart to embrace every fibre of my being. Once I enter the sacred core, these cursed shackles will no longer bind me. Doubt lurks, its rusty blade silently embedding itself into my heart. Isn't this what I've always wanted? Why am I hesitating? You're hesitating because of Sylus, love. The rose on Mephisto's back blooms more beautifully with each passing day. Unfurling one layer at a time, its petals are akin to ignited flames. Deep within the flower's center are intertwined silver thread-like patterns. Fragments of magical power. Once the rose is in full bloom, these magical fragments will be revealed. I'll piece them together then. My body is recovering, but I know deep down that it will never return to what it once was. For reasons unknown, the searing sensation follows me like a shadow. It's not as intense as when it suddenly appears. Rather, it's a constant underlying pain. But I lied to Sylus and tell him I made a full recovery. Sylus is uncharacteristically distracted. He only responds with a slight nod. The unspoken truth between us is that after leaving the underworld, we'll reach the sacred core. These should be the last moments of my life in the underworld. Before leaving, I want to leave something behind. Perhaps to prove I was here. And perhaps to make him remember me. Oh no. I wipe down the neglected pipe organ deep within the castle, open its cover and clean the pipes.
You're already bored of this place? Or you have a rare hobby for repairing pipe organs?
Not necessarily. In the past, I disguised myself as a devout choir member to find a book containing forbidden magics.
Ah, yes. You do something of that nature.
I also meant to add on, it was sealed in a chapel because I keep pressing the screen too quick. I adjust the pitch of each note until the organ sounds normal again. I stayed there for a long time and learned tuning and repair techniques. I never thought I'd get to use them here. I think it's tuned. Do you want to try playing it?
Why don't you do that?
The only pieces I learned back then were all monotonous and boring. Chuckling softly, he sits down. His slender fingers rest on the instrument keys. Raven, if you got any of that water left, because I might need it to refill my tears. That's going to be coming. The melody flowing from his fingers reminds me of warmth submerged in water. I'm drawn into the depths of my memories. My heart stirs, and I can't tell if it's because of the melody or the person playing it. Where did you learn to play this piece?
I don't remember. It seems like I was born with it.
It sounds like a requiem.
Is it banal?
No, it's tranquil. Entranced, I watch his fingers dance. Sylus, when I die, will you play it for me again?
How can you hear it if you're dead?
I'll hear it. He doesn't say anything and continues playing. The ancient castle's vast corridors and halls reflect the music back and again, as if they're trying to crystallize this moment in time. This is our last night in the underworld. That night, the white crow is perched on the castle window. A blood-red rose blooms along the vine on its back. The delicate lines on the petals converge into a silvery white spiral at the flower's center. It resembles a dissected nebula. I lean in. Deep within the spiral lies an illusionary mirror which rotates like a kaleidoscope. I see an abandoned courtyard with no distinctive features. There's only a broken stone bust standing alone amongst overgrown weeds. At the end, a narrow path stretches into the distance. Blooming roses line it. The flower's shadow guides my gaze towards the depths of the mist. Something is waiting for me. Okay, you know what? We've gotten this far. We just need to get this finished. I can't disappoint the people! Oh dear. After leaving the underworld and returning to Volmir, we find the estate completely abandoned. All the dazzling treasures have vanished. Even the modest silverware is gone. In the center of the Great Hall, the large portrait of me and Sylus has been splattered with crimson red. It's a bloody, grotesque sight. Our faces have been erased, and only crimson words are smeared on them. Fiend and evil mage.
Many nobles at the royal hunting grounds witnessed me kill the mages. They also watched you drink my blood before we vanished.
The mages who were fortunate enough to survive embellished their stories. They painted us as fiends wearing human skin.
This is the price for summoning Sylus.
And I let out a scornful laugh and waved my hand to destroy the exorcism glyph on the painting. People in this world are terrified of death. My immortal existence is inherently evil to them.
You have no attachment to this world?
Do you have any attachments to the underworld? Sylus gazes at me thoughtfully.
No.
I glance at the full-length mirror on one side of the room. There's no reflection in it. No Sylus. No me. I'm not afraid. Instead, a secret sense of comfort washes over me. That's how it should be. I point at the mirror. See? We're the same.
The same.
He leans in, and I can see my reflection in his eyes.
I like that.
Aww. We turn and leave. We must find the prophesized ruined courtyard that's related to the sacred core. We search Velmir for an abandoned courtyard containing a bust. Mages block our path. They shout nonsense about justice and retribution while waving their staffs. However, their eyes reveal their true greed. Justice's cloak is the perfect disguise for desire. In merely a few days, news of a fiend and an evil mage returning from the dead spread like a plague. Mages create rumors that we seek the sacred core to overthrow the world order and unleash fiends upon Philos. More mages rush to Velmir and use vanquishing evil as a pretense as they compete for the chance to enter the sacred core. Our search for the desolate courtyards among ruins continues. The night deepens. After another day of constantly moving and fighting several mages, we've taken shelter in an empty house on the city outskirts. The ceaseless searing pain in my body grows stronger with each passing day. Maybe it's because we're getting closer to the sacred core. Sylus offers his wrist to my lips.
You've used most of your energy. Do you want a sip?
You've also expended most of your energy.
So many mages are handing themselves over on a silver platter. I get to enjoy a feast every day.
I firmly turn his face toward mine and look into his eyes. You liar.
You haven't been honest with me either. Am I mistaken?
I stay silent. I know he's aware of the fact that I've never fully recovered. But he hasn't said anything about it. He absorbs blood from our enemies and offers his own to sustain me. Guys, I feel the tears coming. He sighs before he somewhat forcefully pulls me onto his lap. He guides my head to the side of his neck.
If you still want to enter the sacred core, then bite me.
I stare at his injured neck that hasn't fully healed. My heart aches.
Isn't it our ritual?
I gently press my lips against his skin and warm blood flows into my mouth. Moonlight veiled in the blood mist swirls through the window. Or shines, sorry, through the window. It illuminates his gaze, and those unfathomable depths could swallow me whole. It was only a glimmer, yet it feels like 1,000 years have passed. A thought begins to expand. It's akin to a sponge absorbing water. After rewriting fate, I will never see these eyes again. Mimby slowly falls asleep in Sylus's arms. But even in her slumber, pain is merciless. She frowns, and her breathing is rapid as if an invisible hand is squeezing her heart. Subconsciously, she grasps his fingers before reluctantly releasing them. Sylus pauses. Then he holds her hand again. Their wrist touches, and the chain binding them flickers with every breath. Somehow, he no longer resents the linkage he wanted to get rid of himself. In fact, he wishes it could bind them even more tightly together. Supposedly, it's been a long time since he thought about returning to the underworld alone. In his eyes, his dreams, his imagination, her presence exists in his everything. But if their circumstances never change, the one who's staying by his side will continue to endure endless torment.
If bearing a curse is your fate, then rewriting that is part of your destiny. Fate isn't the only answer. After all, I never believed in it. If fate demands your suffering, then I will destroy it. No matter the cost. This shall be the price I pay.
After searching through most of Velmir's courtyards without any success, we arrive at an abandoned churchyard. The stone sculptures here are intact. Not all of them match the text in the prophecy.
Isn't it odd? The buildings are weathered and old, yet the sculptures appear as though they were crafted days ago.
An illusion? Ugh. The ground suddenly trembles. Stones break and a massive skeleton rises from the center of the churchyard. Its body is forged from black iron and brittle bones. Black-red flames burn within its chest cavity, and death's essence flows from its hollow eye sockets. This isn't the remnant of an ordinary sentinel. The skeleton swings a massive rust-covered axe, which generates overwhelming energy waves.
Regardless of what it is, the fact that a trap was set means we're close to the answer.
Sylus stands in front of me. He binds the skeleton's arms with black-red mist, but the creature violently breaks free.
Oh, it's not a weakling.
He thrusts his staff into the skeleton's chest. I seize the opportunity to cast a spell as I press my hands on the ground. Glyphs appear and spread out from under the skeleton. It's bound in place. Now! Sylus's staff pierces the skeleton's chest. Flames surge, but the beast doesn't fall. Brittle bones scatter, only to reassemble. Larger than before, the creature stands once more. The giant axe sweeps across the ground and sends stone fragments flying. The force makes me slam against the base of a stone statue. Blood trickles down from the corner of my mouth.
Get behind me.
Sylus spreads his wings and flies in front of me. He takes the second strike as his shoulder becomes a bloody mess. Oh no. I clench my teeth and channel my energy into the staff. Glyphs spread out and engulf the skeleton. Sylus and I grip the staff together and forcefully drive it through the creature's skull. Flames burst from its eye sockets as its massive body crashes into the ground. In the subsequent silence, only our labored breathing remains. Guys, I'm gonna cry. Loki, now's not the time to play with the studio light, my darling. I fall to my knees, my palms covered in blood. I gasp for air as the searing pain inside my body intensifies. Sylus folds his wings and drags his injured body over to me. He supports me as I stand.
What a shame. We almost died.
Yes. We barely avoided that opportunity. In spite of our pain, we weakly smile at each other. Excuse me, little man? Among the broken stones, a half-destroyed statue emerges. It matches the one in the prophecy. At the end of where the statue points, a narrow path lies hidden in the mist. The blooming red roses lining it. I've seen it in paintings and in my dreams. This is the entrance to the sacred core. The goal that I've chased for hundreds of years is right before my eyes. I'm momentarily stunned. This isn't a dream, yes? Sylus stares at the misty path that leads into the unknown. His expression darkens.
Since this is what you want, let's continue.
She doesn't want it anymore though, does she? I extend my hand toward him. Silent, he looks at it, and then takes it. Hand in hand, we step onto the rose-covered path and venture deeper. Cat, you are the miscreant, and your mother needs emotional support. Mist churns around my feet as my body reaches its limit. Each step feels as though I'm walking on knives. It's as if my body has been torn to shreds. Yet my flesh and bones are forcefully held together. But I'm almost at the end. At the end of this path, I can use the sacred core to rewrite my fate. Then the pain will be over. The linkage between Sylus and me shall end as well. I look at our clasped hands. Once our connection is severed, Sylus will return to the underworld. As for me, I'm uncertain of the life waiting for me, but it will be one without a curse, pain, and Sylus. From the depths, a breeze blows along the path and carries a faint floral fragrance. Rose petals scatter in the air. They land in my hair and on Sylus's shoulders. My gaze shifts from our clasped hands to his face. I realize he's looking at me.
What is it?
The entrance is beyond the mist.
I know.
I stop in my tracks. Once I enter it, we might not have a chance to say goodbye. Is there any hugs available for me? I want to do it properly. It's similar to a proper acknowledgement.
You don't want me to see the sacred core? All right, then. I wasn't even the slightest bit interested.
His tone carries its usual sarcasm, but there's no trace of amusement in his eyes.
Should I offer my blessings for your inevitable death? I wish that you'll be free from curses and live an ordinary life without any sort of suffering. Or should I wish for us to never meet again?
I'll take a step, pull his arm, and stand on my tiptoes to kiss his lips. Our lips have left wounds on each other's bodies. and we felt each other's warmth and blood. But this kiss is different. I still want to leave something behind in Sylus's life, even if it's a mere moment. I should let him forget me, just as I would forget him. But why do I selfishly want him to remember? Let's sever our linkage. The path ahead is one I must walk alone. Without waiting for his response, I silently recite the spell. The linkage at my wrist begins to glow. With a lingering, gentle vibration, it stretches like a silk thread being pulled apart. The thread of light breaks, its fragments turning into tiny motes of light that float away with the wind. They disappear into the mist.
This is what you consider a proper farewell.
Sylus, you're free now. As I say these words, I feel an unfamiliar emptiness around my wrist. The emotion welling up inside me. Is it reluctance?
It won't be long before I'm forgotten. But what makes you think I'll forget you?
And my makeup is ruined. Come on, babe, you're nearly done. You're nearly done. Of course you'll forget me. It's a lie. He stares at me as if he's already seen right through it. Yet he doesn't try to interrupt me. You can rule the underworld again. You'll live forever, and I'm nothing more than a fleeting moment. Another lie.
You're speaking as if you know what I desire.
I hope it's what you want.
You gave me another order.
In the future, when you play that melody again in your castle, if I'm truly dead by then, my soul will still hear it. He takes my hand, his fingers caressing my slightly trembling palm.
Is this the final testament you want to give me?
Why not? You'll always abide by my orders. With countless unspoken feelings buried in my heart, I look at Sylus and force myself to smile. Farewell, Sylus. As the mist dissipates, my senses vanish. I can't tell where I am. When I open my eyes again... Oh no, I came back to crying. It's so chover for me. Yeah, Valeria, you're gonna cry your eyes out, babe. I'm warning you now. When I open my eyes again, I find myself in an incredible, otherworldly place. This place has no sky and no earth. There's only white, endless white sand that's constantly flowing. Oh no, I'm getting mascara in my eye. Ah! Valeria, just for the reference, we're not even on the last chapter. This is chapter 8. So, right. Oh my god, I got so much mascara in my eye. Ah! Oh my god, right, hold on. I'm gonna go fix this up. One moment. Fucked then. Okay, I'm back. I fixed my eyes to a degree. This is the best I'm gonna get it to done. Oh. 8. I thought crying meant you're done. No, we've not done yet. We've not finished chapter 8 yet. We still got one more to go after this. Oh dear, Jesus. Okay. Sand cascades from an indeterminable height. Layers upon layers of it almost fill my vision. Oh my god, my eyes. I struggle to move. I'm like a prisoner trapped inside an enormous hourglass. Hi, good night, and good luck. Please listen to my wishes, Sacred Core. The fate I wish to rewrite is one without any curse. The energy within my body is ripped away by an invisible hand. It transforms into grains of white sand that falls into the flowing sea beneath my feet. The sea of sand churns as a human skeleton slowly rises to the surface. Tattered, old clothes still cling to it. I can barely make out an embroidered badge among the rags. The name on it is... Sovereign? My pupils constrict as my breathing becomes rapid. Sir Saharan, the last Archmage to enter the Sacred Core, the one who left clues about his manifestation for future generations.
At long last, a prisoner of the Sacred Core has arrived.
No Chris here, so no screenshots. Honestly, thank God. Oh my god, like, look at that! I can't even press my thumb to my eye without getting mascara all over me. Ah! The skeleton's jaw moves slowly as it begins to speak.
You've discovered that this is a lie. The Sacred Core could never rewrite fate. It's merely a vessel that devours the strongest souls.
Sylus, get me out, please.
All mages who enter the Sacred Core sacrifice their souls. Now it's your turn.
No! Fear surges wildly in my chest. I struggle to stay calm as I create a glyph to slow the process of my energy being drained. Akin to a waterfall, sand pours down from above. Cracks begin to appear in my glyph as my scorching energy continues to disappear. I can accept death, but I refuse to be manipulated. A crystalline fragment detaches itself from my chest. It emits a dazzling light. My body feels weightless. The excruciating, searing pain vanishes, and centuries of torment fade away as if I woke up from a bad dream. Is this the source of my suffering? My curse is a fragment of an incomplete soul? No. I desperately try to grasp that fragment. I didn't choose this. Rather, my action is driven by pure instinct. Even if it's a curse, even if it only brings me suffering and pain, something deep within me tells me I cannot lose it. Yet my struggle is futile. The fragment drifts further away. I don't appreciate it when it disappears. My energy continues to be devoured and my consciousness rapidly disintegrates. Oh my god. As darkness closes in around me, a familiar light begins to spread from my wrist. The linkage I had assumed was severed pierces the waterfalls of sand. The layers of cascading white are torn apart.
The linkage between us cannot be severed.
Sylus advances against the sand's flow, his figure akin to a blade slicing through this false world. Don't come any closer. The Sacred Core will devour your soul. You can't stay here.
What about you? Have you resigned yourself to your fate?
He came back to rescue us!
Didn't you say you'd rewrite it? Yet as we speak, you're willing to become a sacrifice?
It's too powerful. A mage's power simply can't...
Oh, it's too powerful?
He grips my hand and pulls me out of the sand. His intense gaze meets mine.
Have you forgotten? You're not an ordinary mage. You're the mage who summoned Sylus. If you're willing to pay the price, then nothing is immovable. Not even fate.
Intense dread washes over me as I desperately try to stop him. Sylus, no! No! Yet he only responds with a gentle smile.
This matter is merely more absurd than death.
Massive energy erupts from his body. Waves of intertwined black and red crash against the realm around us. His VA is given the performance of his effing life. Tell me about it. Sand flows upwards. Everything trembles and white sand transforms into a violent storm that engulfs everything. I use every ounce of my strength to hold on to him. Yet in the depths of this waging whirlwind, I see a crystalline fragment of his soul float out of his chest. It's swallowed by the sacred core. Sylus! Light explodes between our tightly clasped hands as the space around us collapses with a thunderous roar. We fall endlessly into the chaotic void as he spreads his wings and holds me in his arms. Oh no. I swear guys, I can't fucking cry again. Like, look at me. I'm still recovering from the last batch. Ugh. I promise I didn't even put that much bloody mascara on either. That's the worst bit. Oh, ads, fuck off. Now's not the time. The world peels away and vanishes behind us. Silence returns. Silas's breathing is erratic. His face is deathly pale and his body feels unnaturally cold as he holds me. Without your energy, you won't be able to return to the underworld.
I never intended to go back.
I caress his cheek. He lowers his gaze as a weary smile appears on his face. Sylus, we had identical soul fragments, and we lost them.
Aren't two shells that lost their souls still the same?
I stare at him until tears blur my vision. The pain within my body has vanished. The curse of immortality has been lifted. For the first time, I've truly become an ordinary human. My flesh, soul, and life are just as fragile as immortals, yet they're just as real.
Why are you crying?
Sylus, you wrote my fate this time.
If our fates were different, how can we truly be the same?
But you paid the price of sacrificing every path that would let you return. You'll never be as powerful as you once were. You've chosen the most difficult future for yourself.
I have no regrets.
He crosses his arms and observes me for what feels like an eternity.
Your past self died as your pain disappeared. Starting from this day, everything that happens will be our shared fate.
All the places we'll visit, the sights we'll see, the enemies we'll face, and...
We'll spend the rest of our lives together.
Are you afraid? We destroyed the sacred core, so we made an enemy out of everyone on Themis. And we're no longer invincible.
There's only one thing I fear. I found the person whom I want to spend the rest of my life with. Yet, I'm afraid our life together has started too late.
Moonlight descends as the blood mist dissipates with the sacred core. Beneath the heavens, Volmir falls into a brief peaceful slumber. We welcome the rest of our lives with open arms. Okay. Last chapter. Is Mim gonna cry again? Place your bets in the chat now. I'm just messaging Saz. Only just started chapter 9. Pray for me. She's gonna kill me. As the wind and sand disperse, the world falls quiet once more. Before the world collapses again, Sylus and I visit the secret garden we promised to visit. This is the one day from retirement plot, isn't it? Yeah. Pardon me, that was rude of me. As we push open the ivory-covered iron gate, roses bloom in the morning mist. I had this place built a long time ago, during the era of my maternal grandmother, to be exact. Time dragged on endlessly back then, and the world around me collapsed too quickly. I wanted something I could watch. It had to change slowly, Like a flourishing garden.
But you didn't stay.
I learned magic, discovered the sacred core, and became aware of your existence. I look up at Sylus. Then we promised to visit this place. I wanted to show you many, many roses. Sylus picks up a rose and tucks it in my hair.
You kept your promise. It's the perfect place to mark the beginning of our life together. The very start of the rest of our lives.
Don't you think the rest of our lives is a new concept for us?
Indeed. Our lives now have a beginning and an end. The boundaries are distinct.
He guides me to sit among the flowers. As the wind blows, a floral fragrance envelops us. A finite life. And one shared with another person. I never imagined such a thing before. I imagine we'll travel to many places, mostly remote ones where a few people visit.
And we'll renovate an abandoned fortress and turn it into a temporary home.
I'll be unable to resist buying strange, unusual, magical texts from old bookstores.
Then I'll pick up some yellowed sheet music while we're there. We'll find a place with a pipe organ so I can listen to you play.
What will you do? Are you gonna just sit there and listen?
I could sing.
When the weather is warmer, I want to find a ship and go out to sea.
Then we'll need to buy one that's sturdy enough to sail to the ends of the planet.
Oh, these two are so
I don't care
cute.
where we go. I only want to sit with you on the mast and watch the moon rise.
I'm not sure if I got any more tears left in me now. Do you think we'll argue?
Haven't we argued enough already?
But in the future, our arguments won't be about the sacred core anymore.
Maybe our reason shall be simpler. So simple, in fact, that they'll be about a dish's seasoning.
Oh, that's
But
referencing
our
the first
arguments will
myth.
always end quickly because I'll prioritize your happiness.
No, don't make me cry about a salad reference. Literally a fucking salad reference. You sound confident. Tell me more.
For example, I could make you a wooden bird that caws.
Mephisto. Will you name it Mephisto?
If that's what you want.
Maybe we'll come back to Velmir every now and then. We'll visit this garden and see the roses blooming another year.
Perhaps we'll be old when we return.
I rest my head on his shoulder. That means we truly have spent a long time together. It could be considered one way to rewrite fate.
We only need to choose each other to rewrite fate. It's a simple matter.
We continue to imagine. Our future together becomes lighter, richer with every detailed daydream. It's like the rose petals brushing between our palms as they sway in the breeze. Their scent and touch gradually lure me into a sweet dream. Everything is peaceful and gentle before the world's collapse. Oh, I don't like this music. With the sacred core's destruction, the world falls apart. It's no different from a temple being destroyed. The false world order peels away from its foundation. Across the continent that's enshrouded in death's shadow, people's hope of rewriting fate dissolves into oblivion. Pillars of faith crumble. Barefoot fanatics fill the streets. They burn realistic objects and wail as they try to summon their lost god. Terrified of being overwhelmed by riots, the nobility retreat into underground shelters. a power vacuum formed, and several religious organizations tried to establish a new faith and overthrow the old dynasty. This continent's history revisits occurring themes again and again. Perhaps it's the world that remains trapped in an inescapable cycle of fate. The Sacred Core's demise isn't the end of the world, but the shattering of its illusion left people's fears with nowhere to hide. And we, the ones who destroyed the Sacred Core and exposed the illusion, are the targets of everyone's hunt. Battle after battle, blood and fire become our shadows. To kill us, these fools sacrifice countless innocent lives to activate the most evil forbidden magic. They try to control us and force us to turn our weapons against each other. Yet after every wound and instance of bloodshed, our invisible linkage continues to connect us again and again. We spend a long time together and endure those countless hunts. Until one day we both stop in our tracks. We're surrounded by blood and ruins. Perhaps we've gone weary of the endless strife. We're tired of this ignorant, cowardly world. On this planet heading towards doomsday, it's possible that weariness is the true awakening. And then our dream ended. Oh God. Why did our stories always have to end with an angry mob? I think it's because fate is trying to stop MC and Sylus from being together.
Don't look back.
Oh no.
When the roses bloom again, will you remember who I am now? So long as our souls remain unchanged, we'll surely
recognize each other. Intermediate gusts reach my ears. The air is tinged with the metallic smell of rust scorched by flames. In the distance there's a deep rumbling. Perhaps it's the lingering aftermath of an endless battle or the approaching legions.
Are you awake?
Night has fallen. Moonlight bathes the abandoned garden as charred rose petals drift away in the wind. Sylus sits next to me. Blood from his wounded shoulder congeals into a dark crimson in the night. Was I asleep for a long time?
Some time has passed, yes. However, those people haven't found this place yet. I didn't want to wake you. Were you dreaming?
Yes. I dreamed about matters from long ago, starting from when our paths first became linked.
No wonder you wouldn't wake up.
He relaxes and pulls me into his embrace.
Looking back, it has been a long time.
I also dreamed about the future we once imagined.
Finding a temporary home, hunting for old sheet music, going out to sea, making a wooden bird named Mephisto.
You remembered everything.
It's easier to remember matters that actually happened.
I savor the warmth pressed against my back. The sounds of pursuers closing in become clearer in the distance, but we're used to it. Every dream we managed to fulfill was intertwined with endless battles and desperate escapes. The world made us its enemy, yet we only held onto the fragments that gave us warmth. You're correct. The future we once imagined has become our past.
We've already spent most of our remaining lives together.
The fiend and evil mage have nowhere to run. This place will be their grave.
Once we kill them, this sacred core will manifest again. Sylus will be ushered into the divine light.
I'm gonna say it once, I'll say it again. Religion is a dangerous thing if it goes out of control.
May the divine light bless Sylus! May the divine light bless Sylus!
They're beyond redemption.
The legion of mages they've assembled is larger this time.
Are you scared?
I was thinking, if all we have left in the remainder of our lives are these memories, who's gonna tell them about the Tree of Life? I don't know. Sylus turns to face me, his gaze piercing my innermost thoughts.
If that's not what you want, then we'll live our lives differently.
Is this another instance of us rewriting fate?
You know very well I don't believe in fate. I only believe in decisions.
I smile and offer my wrist to him. An agreement like this needs a proper acknowledgement.
I agree.
He lowers his head and bites my wrist. I take his other hand and bite his wrist in turn. We drink each other's blood. We've done it countless times before.
The ritual is complete. Are you ready to partake in the final feast, my dearest wife?
Massive wings unfurl behind him as he hovers beneath the blood-red moon. I tap my staff on the ground to create a glyph of death. The encircling armies surge from the mist. Flames and lightning rain down. The earth trembles from incantations. Ruins on the brink of collapse sway, and the darkness is torn asunder. I could almost believe Doomsday has arrived. And so we march towards our Doomsday as if we're welcoming a celebration that has descended solely for us. Here we go.
I suppose this is the end.
Do you regret sacrificing yourself to destroy the sacred core?
I'll always accept the consequences that accompany my choices.
Even though you can't return to the underworld, and you end up in this situation with me?
You? Do you regret rewriting your fate so you could live as a mortal?
Of course not, so don't listen to them.
All right then. For mortals, death is inevitable. And although we could never share the same beginning, I believe, at the very least, we can share our deaths.
Wait, when you were born, did anyone bless you?
Just so you're aware, no one wanted me in Philos. Yet it's you who awakened me, the person who blesses me. It must be you.
Sylus, I shall give you a blessing.
Did you lose your magic and voice already?
I bless you to always come home on your 50/50s, and that you will be my main forevermore.
Now I have truly
was cheesy,
been
I'm
born
sorry.
into this world, with you in it.
Sylus, you're no longer in existence. That no one wants. Sorry, I couldn't read fast enough.
I'll remember that.
He knows she's gonna... Now, remember when I did my analysis video, I said that at the part where they fall into the coffin, my theory was that MC was already gone? I'm starting to think that's correct. will, as long as they're involved. She's gone. Look at the way his hand trembled.
From the moment we're born to when we breathe our last, we shall inevitably walk the same path. It's the greatest blessing for us.
Take much more of this. It's as if I'm in a dream. I walk along a path lined with blooming roses. Those rose petals pave a soft road, and the air carries a cool, fragrant scent. I look down and see a faintly glowing linkage on my wrist. It slowly extends and guides me forward. It connects to a hazy silhouette ahead. It's shrouded in mist. So unfamiliar, it's a figure I've traced in my heart thousands of times. His name circles in my throat, yet I'm unable to make a sound. I can only approach him one step at a time. The linkage tightens around my wrist. It reminds me that if I keep moving, I can touch him again. The wind gently disperses the mist, and the figure etched into my vision comes into focus. Before I can see him clearly, what should have been his figure transforms into a floating soul fragment. Lonely, it flickers in the mist. It slowly moves as if invisible waves are pushing it, until another glowing fragment reveals itself in the sea of mist. They're one and the same. The two fragments slightly tremble. They flow out of a thin chain of light that connects them to each other. The linkage resembles a freshly bloomed rose, and the two soul fragments become glowing petals within it. Underworld long ago? Beneath the boundless grey sky, countless fractured world fragments are akin to enormous mouths devouring space and time. Sylus stands on top of mounds of broken bones. Black-red mist has intertwined his staff.
You lost.
The defeated fiend gradually crumbles to ash amidst agonized howls. Yet before he disappears, a deep voice reverberates.
It doesn't matter if you've defeated the fiends here. This place is Fate's graveyard where only incomplete souls can exist. No matter how powerful you are, you're still no different from us. My soul was plundered long ago. I only had the instinct to kill. And you, Sylus, where is the other half of your soul?
The other half.
Velmir a long time ago. Candles sway in the corner of the hall. A mage's hold shadow is cast on the wall. With bloodshot eyes, she stares at me.
Your immortality isn't the result of divine favor. It's because half of an immortal soul is trapped inside your body.
Sylus owns half of my soul, I own half of his.
This isn't a blessing. It's a curse. So long as that immortal half remains within you, you cannot meet death's sweet embrace. You'll only be greeted by endless torment as you're repeatedly torn apart.
I hold my breath, my body trembling slightly as vague memories unexpectedly surface. This is my curse. Only I can grant you a true death. They can only grant each other a true death. A severe headache strikes me and cuts the path that leads to my emergent memories. How can I break this curse? I'm willing to do anything. My teacher remains silent for a moment, as if she's reciting a prayer for me. And then she speaks.
The only method. You must enter the sacred core and rewrite your fate.
We must offer half our soul to the other. They'll be merged to forge an unbreakable bond.
Info better foot my goddamn therapy bill! Sylus, I curse your soul. I curse your soul to never fade away. You'll always be tied to me. Forever. This is my curse. Only I can grant you a true death. Oh, how dare you reference the dragon myth! No! You assholes! Once again, I walk this path lined with roses. Yes, I'm currently holding a blossoming rose. Two petals are connected as they emanate a golden glow. My body is gradually becoming transparent. The mist before my eyes is gradually dissolving. It reveals an endless darkness, a tunnel leading to a new world. I'm going to leave this world behind. No, I don't want to forget again.
You don't need to be afraid of anything.
A familiar voice resounds next to my ear. I turn to only find wilting rose bushes around me. But I hear the footsteps of two people.
I will find you, and we shall inevitably walk the same path. The world we find ourselves in doesn't matter.
The rose in my hand shatters because of the wind, and two glowing fragments separate. I run and grasp one of the fragments before the wind carries them away. If I hold on to this soul fragment, will it keep us from being separated?
Are you willing to let it become your eternal curse?
I place the fragment into my body and it overlaps with my heart. This is the first and last ritual. At the end of the path, the mist disappears and white light is poured into me. Oh god. I float through space and time, or time and space. It's so bright and yet it's so dark. I can only feel that fragment's warmth in my heart. Sylus, what if I forget you again when we meet once more?
It doesn't matter. I will recognize you, and we'll be the same. Two kindred spirits. And then, we'll begin our new life together.
Not info making me cry about every flower petal they've ever made us blow off his face. I know! I'm not alone. Within my soul, I carry my beloved. Okay. Right, I'm gonna try and collect my thoughts as much as I humanly can with how I feel. I'm probably gonna have to make like another video about this, talking about the references, because I would love to do a deeper dive at that. But the honest truth is that that is probably, I don't know, does it top Dragon Sylus? I don't know, because I think this myth literally brings all of the, like, the main story, Dragon Sylus and Conqueror Sylus, all together in one myth. There was the right amount of teasing, there was some frisky moments, there was sad times, but that story, as Belle's very correctly said in chat here, it's bittersweet, but unfortunately in real life people often don't get an opportunity to say goodbye. I'm gonna put chat here actually so you guys can, you know, see what they're saying here. But that wasn't like a hopeless thing. Like, it wasn't like Dragon Sylus where, you know, they both just, you know, they both died. Because when they were talking about the flowers, like, that was a reference to the Valley Bloom card where Sylus was saying that when a dragon knows it's gonna die soon, it looks for a place to be alone, and flowers cover its body as it dies. There was so many references, and for anybody who is a Sylus girly or is very good with their lore, that is a treat of a myth to experience for the first time, especially if you've played the previous myths. Now, I will say that if you haven't played the dragon myth, I do feel like you will miss quite a lot of the references there. And this is where I think my heart was just getting so emotional. Like, that goodbye, you could tell that MC was beginning to be reluctant to leave. And then when she did go through and she realized it was a mistake, Sylus came and saved her, knowing it was going to cost him. And Sylus will always prioritize MC over himself. And Sylus is one of those characters where when you first meet him, you think he's the biggest red flag, but now, especially after playing that myth, if anyone's got a brain, they'll know that when we first meet him in the main story in the M109 zone, the reason he is being the way he is because he's trying to get MC to remember their past together, not just Dragon version of him, but also this version of him. And it now explains so much. It explains the linkage. It explains the two, the cursed souls. And, you know, Sylus was in the underworld because he only had half of a soul. MC was cursed because she had half of Sylus' soul, who was an immortal. That all now comes together, and it really does open that story for Sylus and MC so much that, honestly, I cannot be mad at Infold for this one. I really can. And I'm not just saying this because I'm collaborated with the company. You know, I don't get paid to endorse them. I just get paid in game resources. I don't actually make any additional money from doing this. But what I will say overall is, from my experience of working with Infold, like, as a company, from the very small snippets I see, it is very obvious that they do really care about this game. And I do get that there are certain things that as a community we want better, and I think the only way that that's going to happen is if we continue to give them that feedback. But when they're pulling out bangers like this, it makes me glad that I spent the money to get this myth. Not just for the gameplay perspective, but the fact that I can now go back and replay this and re-experience all of the references and all these other things. Like, I'm sure you lot in the comments are probably going to point out some references I probably overlooked, and it can happen because there's so many references there. But I just want to say as well, thank you to the guys in chat, because I was going to, like, stop the recording halfway through, but I persevered because I knew, one, I wanted to get this, like, you know, I wanted to get it done, but also the fact that without these guys, I genuinely think I would not have been able to finish it in one sitting. So I want to give a shout out to these guys in chat here now and just say thank you for sticking with me and watching me being ugly crying, because that is end up what happened. My makeup looked so good at the beginning of stream, and now look at me, I look like a puffy mess. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a video where I kind of go through the myth again and talk about the references that I noticed, that would be a very big project for me, but I am willing to give that a go if you guys are interested, so please let me know in the comments if you would be. But I'm just saying, if my heart broke like that over, because I cried at Zane's, I cried at Raphael's, I can't remember if I cried during Xavier's. Caleb is next, right? Caleb with long hair is going to be very questionable, but did we notice there was a Gladiator reference in that? I'm starting to wonder if they are going to use the Gladiator version for Caleb since he's next. Honestly, if I was in the UK, I would hug you IRL, Mim. Oh, trust me, I have plenty of hugs to give. I love giving hugs, but I'm closer to the time I might make a theory video about what I'm predicting for the Caleb myth, because at the moment the truth is I just simply don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna work on getting this video out to the guys as soon as possible, and then we're gonna be back to regular schedule. But I just want to say thank you to everyone in chat and for you guys on YouTube just pushing me to continue doing what I'm doing. A lot of the revenue that I do spend in Love and Deepspace is generated from YouTube income, so you guys make these videos possible, and I don't know what I would be able to do without you. On that note, I'm gonna go and cry to my husband and sob for about another 30 minutes, so how the fuck am I gonna rank these myths? They're all too good, man.